I'm walking on a tightrope, and I wish I could touch the ground. My future's covered in smoke, but my head is up in the clouds. And maybe this will all fade after one bad day, and I'll be okay. But my life is in the worst place, and I can't wait for heartbreak from my mistakes. I don't wanna burn these bridges anymore. It's easy to say things you don't mean when you're at war. I'm just too tired to fight, but there's an end in sight. Wave the white flag, I'm yours tonight. 'Cause my heart can't take these heights. I need your love with me for life. I need your love, I need your love with me for life. Sorry it ended this way. Sorry, I need your love with me for life. I'm sorry it ended this way. I know I made a mistake. I need your love with me for life. Yeah, some people like me are just destined to fuck up everything that we mess with. If I was made as a joke, I don't get it. Missed the call, but I guess I got the message. Usually I fall too hard, I'm addicted to pain. And if the world's on fire, I'll be swimming in flames, yeah. 'Cause I'm too impatient to wait for change. I know I'm far from perfect. Oh, yeah. But I know I can make it work. I know I can make it work. I'm crazy, everybody knows my name, but I don't even know my name. Going insane, pulling heavy on my brain, and I don't even know my name. It's a story about a ID crisis. Used to think my only future was the night shift. Brain on ADHD, autopilot. And through it all somehow I kept smiling. I can never find the right words to say. Only a handful of family ever sees my face. But I'm only human, don't we all make mistakes? I'm drowning in my head again, and my thoughts don't want me to wait. They show compassion made of plastic, and I don't wanna be another tragedy. But I'd rather be dead than a skeleton dreaming about the things that he couldn't be. 'Cause I'm too impatient to wait for dreams. I know I'm far from perfect. Oh, yeah. But I know I can make it work. I know I can make it work. I know I'm far from perfection, but I know I can make it work. I'm crazy, everybody knows my name. Going insane, putting heavy on my brain.
You tell me you love me, you kiss and you hug me, have some fun. I give you a smile, hang around for a while, getting it on. And I don't really show it, but you're the only one that breaks my walls. Now baby I'm all for it, and every time that I pick up the phone, I love it when you say my name. I love it when you say my name. I love it when you say my name. I love it when you. I love it when you. I love it when you say my name. I love it when you say my name. I love it when you say my name. I love it when you. I love it when you. You figure me out, all the things I'm about, nothing to hide. I'll take any chance to get close as we dance, let you decide. Yeah, and I don't really show it, but you're the only one that breaks my walls. Now baby I'm all for it, and every time that I pick up the phone.
Hi everyone. Hi. Actually, I need to switch over my face screen here. How is everyone? How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? We all good? We all good out there? Happy Friday, I guess. I guess. Very strong guess there. Very strong guess given the situation going on in the world in many ways. Um okay. Let me take a look at who we have here. Let me take a look at who we have here. Who do we got? Who is here today? Oop, I need to try to fix a few things. Oop, there we go. Move that down a little bit. All right, let's see what we got here. We got we got oh good God, what is this computer? I swear my God, I need a new computer, folks. I'm just kidding. I like this computer a lot. All right. So who do we got? We got SoCal. Hello, SoCal. Welcome, SoCal. SoCal singing by himself, as always, when he gets here early. Love it. Sir Bartholomew. Hello, Sir Bartholomew. Okay, Jay Shadow. Absolutely, Jay Shadow. As a millennial, I completely agree with you. Okay, can we stop living through major historical events? Totally agree, Jay Shadow. Hello, Mayflower Kid. What is your rage, chat? Please, welcome back, Mayflower Kid. Great job taking a mental health break. You deserve it, and you should do it. Dolly Boy is here. Hello, Dolly Boy. Dolly Boy currently feeling the very negative effects of capitalism over in Scotland. Anyway, regardless, Doug, hello. Today seems less busy with the news. Well, I guess. I mean, that's true. Maybe I haven't been keeping up with it. I guess we still got stuff to cover from what has been going on the last couple days. Yeah, put your seatbelt on. That's for sure, Mayflower Kid. Um, I know, but we're come on, Weirdomorphous Blob. I got to get the people in here, so I have to call it breaking news, right? And it's also kind of funny to me when I was like laughing to myself when I wrote breaking because I'm like, well, this is how it's always been. Okay, all right. Hello. Let's see here. Because America. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Hello, Weirdomorphous Blob. Hello. What am I missing here? Do-do-do-do. I agree, Mayflower Kid. I agree. Macy Schroeder, senior year of high school, the clown came down the escalator. I've been this pissed off for a long time. Macy, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. This SoCal, the simple answer. Okay, hello, Gaming Dojo. How you doing, Gaming Dojo? How are things? All right. What's the lore behind this starting slide? Oh, you'll have to ask Meowsword about that. That is a famous image, I think, from Poland. Poland? Sometime. Some other, I don't know, some famous image. Um, Outer signal, I am seated. The staff are scared, telling me to leave because it's not time yet, but I am simply too seated. Okay. Hello, outer signal, by the way. No one cares about your seat. Okay. Gaming dojo. Makes sense. Yeah. Let's see here. Feeling better. Gaming dojo. No one needs a dojo to game. That's okay. One might, Mayflower Kid. Maybe one does need a dojo to game. How you're so judgmental, Mayflower Kid. Okay, good luck, London. Good luck at the vet appointment. Hope it doesn't cost you an arm and a leg. You can't game without a dojo. Okay. Das ist ein Nightmare. Correct, Ice VR. It is. Welcome, Ice. Okay, am I did I miss anyone? I did miss Meowzord. I got Meowzord's here. Wolf, Meowzord, Wolf. And Meow, of course, for Ice. Dubois, hello, Dubois. I am here. I'm just here on Twitch. Fantastic. Alyssa's here. Hello. Okay, Portland is here. Yep, exactly, Portland. Trump administration updated statement from the truth is not the truth to transparency is not transparency to don't believe your eyes. Isn't it great? We're living in 1984. Louise is here. Hello, Louise. Did I miss you, Louise? Did I miss you? Did I skip you, Louise? Oh, Lucky Strikes is here. Hello, Lucky Strikes. Welcome back, Lucky Strikes. Lucky Strikes, I was rereading through the chat and I didn't know you were about to be a history minor. Congrats when you finish up your classes. Hello, my fellow historian. No wonder you know so much about what you're talking about, Lucky Strikes. You seem to know a lot about history, so you know what you're talking about. I can tell. Ayatollah might be leaving Iran soon. Correct, Gaming Dojo. So, guys, all right. Less friendly hello since you're president. That's fair, Victoria. Welcome, Victoria. That's fair. Well, we got a lot to talk about. We also have a Kahoot today, folks. Yes, today is our Kahoot day. So I don't know if I want to call it a Friday fun day with the nightmare we're living in, but we're still going to do something kind of fun. We're going to play a Kahoot, and there will be questions about the community and about things we've covered on stream. Really, Gaming Dojo, fantastic. I love all these people taking, I'm loving all these people taking history courses. It's fantastic. Love it very much. Okay. So, guys, you notice that the name of the stream today is, sorry, this tea is making me happy. For all the English folks out there, you know what I mean. Okay. The title of this stream, what did I title it? What kind of thing did I title it? I don't know. It was it's something. I titled it something. Oh, yes, I titled it. It is titled Breaking the U.S. Government is a Threat to the World. Yes, because it is. And we're going to talk about that. So I'm just quickly, oh, what's going on here? There we go. So we will talk about that for sure. And because a lot of things are happening in regards to that. We will also talk about what's going on with the Minnesota crap. That crap sausage massage. I do enjoy red Doritos. I do enjoy red Doritos, although I don't know if they're a different kind. I guess there's some orange Doritos, also like red Doritos. Okay, so you had tea last night and it wasn't good for you, Dubois. So we got a lot to talk about. I have a whole bunch of things pulled up for us to talk about. I am trying to debate. Yeah, it did. I think we should do let's play the Kahoot first. I'm saying that because maybe it'll prevent a lot of people from coming in here, which I kind of would be nice today if we could just talk as a community about these things as opposed to having to deal with the trolls today. So, so let's do that first. Let's play our Kahoot first, and then we'll get into the serious stuff. All right? Is that okay with everyone? Let's do that. So I'm going to pull up our Kahoot. For those who haven't done this before, you know what we're about to do here. I suspect you know what we're about to do here. Okay. Oh, yes, Mayflower Kid, you have not been around for one of these. Now, you will notice, folks, that there will be questions in here about community members. Okay? There will be questions in here about community members. Now, oh, nope, I don't want classic mode. I just messed it up. Now, if your name isn't included, please stay around for future Kahoots because eventually your name will be included. As I learn more about people in the community, I include questions about them. So we'll do accuracy mode. Okay, start. So that's what we'll do. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do here on the screen in front of me. I will actually post the link. So I'm posting the link now. If you want to play along and have I'm gonna post the link so you guys can play. If you do play and you win, you will be crowned King of Fools. King of Fools for the next 2 weeks. All right. So you'll be crowned King of Fools for our community. I just posted it. You can also, there we got Laws, we got Louise in here, we got Outer Signal in here. We got Casual Revolt in here. I don't know, someone named, I don't know, that's not me. I don't know who that is. But okay. We got, there we go. There we go. Ice Dubois, love you very much. Mayflower Kid, J Shadow. Okay, R6 is here. R6 is here. R6, I didn't know you were here. Hello, R6. We got Bart. Okay, we got everyone else here. Anyone else here? Mira. We got Mira's here. Hello, Mira. Welcome back, Mira. Okay, we got everyone we need here. We got everyone we need. Now, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to actually make this so you can all see it. Wait a few more moments, folks. See whoever wants to get in here. All right. Testing his own knowledge. Now, this Kahoot has 20 questions, I believe. 20 questions, and it's not nearly as messed up as the one that I did the other time that we're not going to talk about. Hello, Mira. Glad to have you back. That's okay, Lucky Strikes. You can play on your computer, okay? You can play on your phone. You can play on your phone. Now, so again, folks, for those that haven't been in the community long, there will be probably a few questions you won't be able to answer because they're about community members, but if you come more often, you'll be able to answer those questions too. And then there are, of course, questions. There are also a bunch of questions from the news and from things I've taught about in prior streams over the last few weeks, okay? So just be aware, if you don't know a lot of them, if you do become regulars, you will start to be able to recognize these. Bread, Gaming Dojo, Outer Signal, Time, Toya. We got a lot of folks joining. This is fantastic. Okay, I'm gonna give a couple more minutes here. Couple more minutes. And by the way, folks, if we get one, I'm going to do a little self-promotion while we're waiting. If we get one more super chat or 200 bits, there it is. I need my rod of justice. If we get one more super chat, okay, I will put on the jester hat. If we get to 3 super chats, which will also count if I got 200 bits, we'll put on the jester collar. If we get to 5, we get the jester makeup. If we get to 7, we'll play a game. And if we get to 10, I will stream for an extra half an hour. And then tomorrow, if we get to 10, we'll do a Jester After Dark stream, okay? And, am I missing anything? Okay. Anyone else want to join? Anyone else want to join? Everyone is in right now. Okay, excellent. Everyone ready? Everyone ready? Everyone ready? Okay. Let's begin. Dolly boy, you're an angel. Okay, fine. We'll begin. Look, this is good. I need to start with the jester hat, so I'll put on the jester hat. That's okay, Alyssa. I forgive you. But Alyssa, do watch because there might be a question with you in it, okay? Anyway. Everyone ready? Everyone ready? Here we go. May the best jester win. So, okay, so this is not based off time. This is just based off accuracy. So try to get the question right. Ignore, I didn't title it, so ignore that. Okay. Yes, Alyssa, just watch. You'll see. Here we go. Question number 1. This hero spends time painting Warhammer 40K figurines, enjoys insulting Casual Revolt, and is probably younger than most of us. Who is it? Is it Retro Asher, Outer Signal, Marcellus, or JDH, or Pious Jacob? Ooh. Who is it? I don't even know if this person's here right now, but who is it? Who is it? Could be anyone, really. Could be you, could be me, could be us. Could be them. Could be he, she. Could be anyone. It could be. Okay. Oh, most of you got it wrong. I tricked all of you. The answer is Retro Asher. Oh, I'm sorry, folks. So Retro Asher, who does paint figurines and put some lovely pictures in our Discord of the figurines that he, she, they have painted. Okay, let's go on to we got Bart, Gaming Dojo, Laws, Bread, and SoCal all got it correct. Well done. Well done, everyone who got it correct. Next! This word is used by anthropologists to describe a practice where people compete to do the most good for a community. So if you have a competition where people are competing to, for example, provide the most goods to people in a community or provide the most benefit to people in a community, there are many. Oh, you're right, Meowsord. Okay, I know you're being annoying, but you're also correct. Okay, just kidding. Is it competitive altruism, competitive egalitarianism, mutualism, or wealth distribution? Hello, Mad Sci Guy. Join the game, Mad Sci Guy. We're only on the second question. What is it? Anthropologists use a word to describe a practice. Great job. Most of you got it. Most of you remember this. It was competitive altruism. We talked about a certain, which I'm not going to talk about because I don't want to give away another question. We had a presentation about a practice that was about this, okay? Competitive altruism. Let's, okay. We got Bart, Laws, Time, R6, Mira, Bread, SoCal, Mayflower Kid, Outer Signal, Bart. That's everyone. Great job. Great job, everyone who got that right. Fantastic job. Next. Next. A person who believes in hierarchy, a strong top-down government, and social and economic inequality is what? Are they left-wing? Are they centrist? Are they right-wing? Or are they socialist? What do we think? Now, obviously, I'm talking theoretically according to the political spectrum that we discussed. Okay. What is it? Are you left-wing if you believe in hierarchy, a strong top-down government, and social and economic inequality? According to the political spectrum. Okay. Great job. We only got one person who got it right. Ron, excuse me. Correct. Okay, it would be right-wing. The farther right you go, the more you believe in those things, according to the standard political spectrum, okay? Is it a perfect thing? As in, is it a perfect way of analyzing politics? No, but that is a way to think of it, okay? Excellent. We got, I think everyone got it except for one person. Bart has a streak with 3 correct answers in a row. Who the hell is Bart? Who the hell out there is Bart? There you go, Dolly Boy, right? I didn't say it, but you did. Okay, let's go. Everyone ready? Oh, of course you are, Sir Bartholomew. Great job, Sir Bartholomew. I should have guessed. Everyone ready? Next quiz. Here we go. In 1953, Iran's elected prime minister Mohammad Mossadegh was overthrown in a coup orchestrated by who? Who orchestrated the coup of Mohammad Mossadegh in 1953? Was it France and the USA? Was it the UK and Iraq? Was it UK and USA, or what? Or was it not orchestrated? Now, we actually haven't talked about this on stream. I briefly mentioned it in passing, but I think it's important to remember this, given what's happening in the world. Hello, Finn. Welcome back, Finn. Glad to see you here. Please join the game, Finn. Join the game. Antarctica. Okay, the correct answer was correct. Was the UK and the United States orchestrated a coup to overthrow the democratically elected prime minister of Iran named Mohammad Mossadegh, and then we installed a guy called the Shah Pahlavi, and he was a brutal dictator. In exchange, the UK and the US got to extract Iranian oil. God bless, you know, the name of this stream being how America is a threat, exactly, Lucky Strikes, the CIA and MI6, is a threat to the planet. Yay. Okay. Lovely. Lovely. Shall we continue? Lucky, J Shadow, Bart, Gaming Dojo, 3 participants, Laws, Not Ice, R6, Mira, SoCal, Fox Emblem, F Ice, Dubois, Outer Signal, Lucky. Fantastic. I know, right, Alyssa? At least we're consistent, I guess. Okay. Next one. Which of the following places has Trump not threatened with military aggression? Which of the following places has Trump not threatened with military aggression? Greenland, Mexico, Cuba, none of the above. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her. Okay, that would be none, exactly. All of them. All of them, literally all of them. And more, by the way. There's tons I couldn't list on here. And more. And more. Okay. Oh, we live in a perfectly sane. Yes, he did. He did, Dubois. Perfectly sane country. Not a rogue state at all. All right. All right. Basically, you all got it right. So that's good. Okay. True or false? True or false? John Dewey believed that journalists should seek truth and question the elites. I did a presentation on this. Okay, Meowzord. You know, Meowzord, you typically are pretty close to being right about these things. So we should start like a poly market type thing and bet on these things. Just kidding. We should not do that. But yes. Okay. What do we think? John Dewey believed that journalists should seek truth and question the elites. All right. Ooh. Good. All but one person got it correct. The correct answer was true. Okay, true. John Dewey was the good one, right? The good one. Next. Bart. Oh my God, Bartholomew. You have 6 correct answers in a row. Well done. Exactly, Lucky. Okay. Moving on here. Which American government organization put out propaganda that declared "Remember who you are"? Now, we looked at this on stream. I showed you a bunch of American propaganda, and from several organizations, there was one in particular organization that put out pretty dark propaganda, and that's the organization we're talking about. Was it ICE, the U.S. Department of Labor, Department of Homeland Security, or the Department of War? No, Dubois. Okay. Yeah, Alyssa, they did. And that actually happened yesterday, too. Great. Most of you got it wrong. So this was actually it was kind of weird because it was the Department of Labor. It was the Department of Labor doing this, which is interesting. And we could debate why we think that is. But it was the Department of Labor. They probably did Mauser. Okay, it was the Department of Labor. The only 2 that got it right was Bartholomew and not ICE. Great job. Yeah, I don't blame you guys. This is a harder one. Okay, this was a harder one. And we could debate why that is. I have theories. I know. I have theories. Yeah, okay. Which of the following was not a reason for the success of the American Revolution? Which of the following was not a reason for the success of the American Revolution? Was it revolutionary optimism? Was it clear unified demands? Was it the creation of parallel governing structures? Or was it the non-intervention of foreign governments? Okay, think about this one, folks. Think about it. All right, the correct answer was non-intervention of foreign governments. France did, in fact, intervene on the side of the American revolutionaries, which was very beneficial. How I framed it could have confused you because you may have thought non-intervention as a no government tried to end the revolution, but intervention can also mean on the side of revolutionaries. I know it was tricky, Finn. I know, I got you all, okay? But the correct answer was non-intervention of foreign governments because that did help the American Revolution, was the intervention of a foreign government, okay? I know, Jay Shadow, aren't I mean? All right. R6, Mira, Bread, SoCal, Outer Signal, Bart, Gaming Dojo, R6, Mira, okay, good job, folks. That's true. Hello, Big Braden. Okay, someone here, wait, someone, I just saw something. Okay, everyone ready? Next. What is the name of the bot that is causing so many problems on Do Not Conversate on this channel? Discord. I know, you're right, Finn. I am the damn jester. Okay, if you guys should join our Discord if you haven't already. There is a bot on there that has been causing some chaos and some problems. or at least causing some frustration. Okay. Uh, what is the name of the bot? Okay, what are the name of the bot? I should have, Meowsword, I should have, but I don't. I feel like that'd make it too easy, okay? Is it Ben, William? Okay, okay, good. The plurality got the one correct, right? It was Marcus. We have a bot named Marcus on the Discord that has been especially pissing off Meowsword, I think. I think Meowsword's gonna have a full-fledged rebellion. I know, isn't it funny? Like, we'll be having a serious conversation, and then suddenly it'll say, it'll be like, Marcus says hello, and it'll be like, shut up, Marcus. Go back to bed or whatever. I don't know. So so it's Marcus, okay, Marcus. Okay, we got Laws, R6, Mira, Bread, Fox Emblem, and Victoria. Fantastic. Let's go to the next one. Who is the current leader of China? Okay, we haven't talked about this, but I just want to see how many of us are aware of what's happening in the world. Is it Hu Jintao, Xi Jinping, Mao Zedong, or Deng Xiaoping? Oh, really, Lucky Strike? You should totally join our Discord then, Lucky Strikes. What is it? I know you are, Mad Guy. Kind of, Meows. Or that's a funny joke, Meows. Or kind of. Correct. It's Xi Jinping, right? I just want to make sure we all know that. Xi Jinping. Good job. Okay. Most of you got that. I'm not even going to go through people because it looks like everyone got it, essentially. Have you ever used your Discord? Yes, we do, Ice. We use our Discord voice channels. I haven't recently, but we do. I know, Outer Signal. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. If you don't know what this is, tough luck. I'm sorry. Bismillah. Wa alaikum salam. Allahu Akbar. Insha'Allah. Good. Most of you got it. Great job, guys. Really, great job. Great job. So the correct answer here, this is a greeting in basically Islamic culture and Arab cultures and anything from the Islamic world. Assalamu alaikum is what you say as a greeting. It means like, I'm pretty sure it means like peace be upon you. And then wa alaikum salam is what you respond back. Okay. It basically means, essentially means like, and peace upon you as well. Okay. Anyway, so great job for everyone getting that right. Okay. Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum salam. Okay. I know I don't pronounce very well. So great job for the people who got that right. Lucky, J Shadow, Bart, Gaming Dojo, Time, R6, Mira, Bread. Bread has a streak with 4 correct answers in a row. Who here is Bread? Dubois, Victoria, Outer Signal, Lucky, J Shadow, Bart. Okay, fantastic, everyone. Let's go. Who introduced modern-day notions of colorism into India? Who introduced modern-day notions of colorism into India? As in the idea that certain skin colors are better and superior to other skin colors. And you can guess white skin colors. Was it Britain, the USA, France, or China? Ooh. Who introduced it? Who introduced these notions into India? Right, Matt's like, okay. Who introduced it? Good job. It was Britain. The British Empire introduced it. We watched a video sent by Matt Saigai, and we talked about this, okay? The British introduced these ideas. Remember, they had White Town, which is kind of hilarious to me that kind of gives it away. Oh my God, so many people got it right. I don't even want to deal with it. Good job. All right. Propaganda can do all of the following, except what? Can it make it does it not make it make it hard to recognize truth from lies, make people engage in socially positive behaviors, make people indifferent, or take away a person's ability to think critically? Some people might disagree with the answer that is true here. Okay, that the correct answer here. Good job, Big Brain. You should. But there is one answer that I made correct. Okay, I had a feeling it'd be split. It actually, propaganda can, in fact, make people engage in socially positive behavior. Think about the Stop Smoking campaign, which was propaganda. What it cannot do is it cannot force you to stop thinking critically, right? I we could nitpick about how it makes it harder to think critically, but it's not like it can magically make you suddenly not think critically. So don't stop thinking critically, folks. All right. Yep, it's true. Okay. Now I know we could debate this. I had a feeling there'd be backlash to this. I know Lucky Strikes. I know I know I'm gonna have backlash to this. But that's the thing. Okay. It doesn't itself doesn't take away the ability to think critically. Let's put it that way. Okay. So, okay, you know what? All of you suck. Okay. You all suck. I want you to know that. All right. Screw you. I'm going to the next question. God. All right. Yes, exactly, Finn. Okay. Gaming Dojo, not ice time, R6. No, you, JDH, you. Okay. The King, Mayflower, J Shadow Gaming Dojo. Oh, I know, Dolly Boy. Excuse you, Jaron English voiceovers. I'm very angry at you. Okay. Anyway, we'll go on to the next one, folks. See, look, we're already early in the stream. I'm already yelling at chat. What is the name of the ritual that is practiced by the native peoples of the Pacific Northwest United States and Canada? Is it a potluck, a potlatch, a fire banquet, or a sundance? Thank you, Lucky Strikes. Thank you. Thank you. You're damn right, Lucky Strikes. I forgive you, English voiceovers. I forgive you, okay? Not really, all right? I'll always remember that, English voiceovers. Welcome to the chat, by the way, English voiceovers. You came in at a bad time when I'm yelling at everyone. It is a potlatch, folks. It is a potlatch. We this was a while ago. I did this presentation a while ago. Remember the potlatches that they do, where they'll actually destroy goods and things like that. And the Canadian government tried to ban it because they viewed it as sort of an anti-capitalist thing. The fact that these Pacific Northwestern peoples destroy goods and distribute goods. Okay, so that would be a potlatch. Very interesting practice. Okay, we got Jay Shadow, Bart, Louise, Bread, Mayflower Kid, and Victoria. Jay Shadow has a streak with 5 correct answers in a row. Jay Shadow, well done. Well done, Jay Shadow. Okay. I know, Alyssa, you did. But Alyssa, just you wait. Just you wait. Okay. Hello, Tarbin. What is the name of the martyr who was murdered in Minneapolis? What is the name of the martyr who was murdered in Minneapolis? I should say, what is the name of the martyr who was martyred in Minneapolis? Excuse me. Of course they do, Big Braden. And so does the United States, though. SoCal, how dare you? Okay, exactly, Dubois. If anyone gets it wrong, I'll be very mad at you. Okay, I'm just kidding. Was it Harriet Wilmore, Stacy Bracton, Renee Good, or Wilhelmina Courant? Omar Luther King? All right, you guys. It was Renee Good. Hey, Renee Good. Pretty horrible. I mean, you got to admit, though, I love historical coincidences. I mean, I'm not saying I like what happened, but the fact that her last name is literally Good is pretty interesting. Okay. All right. So, Jay Shadow now has an answer streak of 6. We'll go on. This hero lost their V card while listening to the song Lover Come Back by City and Color. So this is someone in our community. Now, V card means virginity, by the way, folks. And no, I'm not shaming this person. This person, I got you. Hey, English, you come in here, you play, okay? Meowzord, that's what you said. That's what you said. You said that, Meowzord. Did I write it wrong or something? You said that, Meowzord. Meowzord, you said that during... Okay, folks, the answer is Meowzord. Just put Meowzord. Meowzord's ruined it. Okay, how did I get it wrong, Meowzord? How did I get it wrong? You tell me. Because Meowzord, that's what Meowzord said. Wrong song? Which song was it? You said... Okay, you know what? Whatever. Whatever, folks. Okay. Wrong song, I guess. Maybe I misunderstood. Maybe I misunderstood. All right. Same artist. Well, at least I got the artist correct, Meowzord. All right, whatever. We're going on. The answer was Meowzord. Okay, Meowzord. Which of the following community members is not currently dealing with a major dental problem? Propaganda. Which of the following community members is not currently dealing with a major dental problem? Is it Casual Revolt, Lee Lane, Fox Emblem, or Alyssa? Oh wait, is that true? If I'm wrong about this, then again I am a fool. But I thought one of these people was not currently. Okay. The correct answer is Lee Lane. Okay, Lee Lane. It's Lee Lane. Okay. Yeah, me, Alyssa, and Fox and them are all deeply in the trenches of dental problems. Maybe Lee Lane is too. I don't think she is though, from what I remember. I could be wrong, but I'm guessing not. And I know, fascinating, right? Fascinating. And yeah, okay, deep. Like right now, I have a tooth that's killing me. So I know Alyssa's in the trenches, so is Fox Emblem. And okay, Meowser, what's the name of the song? Now I'm upset, Meowser. What's the name of the song that you lost the V card to? Okay. All right. She probably just doesn't complain about it. That's true. That's very Lee Lane. Yeah. So Bread, the King, and Fox Emblem were the only three to get it right. Well, I'm glad Fox Emblem got it right. That's for sure. All right. Next here. This hero was born in Somalia. Is okay, fair Mouseword. Is English and absolutely loves Stephen Miller. This is a joke, by the way. This individual hates Stephen Miller. Okay. Is it Dolly Boy, Jonas, Outer Signal, or Midnight Dracula? This hero was born in Somalia, is English, and absolutely loves Stephen Miller. SoCal, I hate you. Who is it? I don't think this person... Well, I don't want to give it away. Yeah, love Stephen Miller, right? Good. Okay, not all of you got it. It is... the correct answer is Jonas, who I don't think is here today. And many of you may not have met him. He hasn't been around the last few... He hasn't been around as much the last few streams, but Jonas is the correct answer. Jonas, massive fan of Stephen Miller. I'm joking, by the way. Okay, we all love Jonas. Jonas is great, but he hates Stephen Miller, by the way. Okay, so that would be Laws, Not Ice, The King, Toya, and Outer Signal. Fantastic, fantastic. Okay, I know, Finn. It's kind of biased, isn't it? Yes, the most of them thought it was you, Dolly Boy. What does that say about you? Okay, so don't worry, Finn. It gets better, okay? What phrase did Walter Lippmann use to describe the people who make up the average public? Wait, Walter Lippmann, how did he describe the public? Did he call them the foolish horde, the writhing masses, the chaotic flock, or the bewildered herd? Outer Signal, exactly. Oh, I'm sad Jonas wasn't here. I thought he would appreciate the joke. Oh well. Okay, the correct answer was the bewildered herd. Do we remember that he viewed people as like, oh, the bewildered herd? They're too dumb to think for themselves. They don't know what the okay. So the answer was the bewildered herd. Gaming Dojo, time, R6 is here. Bread, Fox Emblem, Victoria, Outer Signal, Gaming Dojo, time. You all get it. Okay, you changed the green. Okay, a bit late now, isn't it, Finn? A bit late now, huh? All right, we'll continue. Next. True or false? True or false? Race is a real biological fact. You all better get this right. You all better get this right. I will throw a fit if you do not all get this right. What are you, Charlie Kirk, Meowzord? All right. I think Bartholomew might win, which would be the first time, I believe. Okay, you all better get this right. Race is a real biological fact. Yeah, get Kirkified. Big Brady, you're not wrong. 4 of you got it wrong. Matt Saigai, I hate you so much. For those that got it wrong, I swear to God. I swear to God. Okay, you know what? The correct answer is false. It is made up. It is made up. It is not true. It is a lie. All right. Okay, let's see who won. The bronze goes to Gaming Dojo and Mira. They haven't been in the community terribly long. Shame on the community members. The silver goes to Laws and Outer Signal. Great job, Laws and Outer Signal. And the gold goes to... Oh my God, it's a 3-way tie. Who is Bread? Bartholomew, R6, and Bread. What do we... Who is Bread? Guys, who's Bread? Seriously. So R6, I did not expect that at all. That was a reversal of the normal. So, okay. The winners are, who were they? Amira? I already forgot. Who? Was it Amira? No. R6. Okay. So the 3 people who are now going to be sharing the throne of King of Fools is R6. So R6, Bread. Who's Bread? Guys, who is Bread? Please announce who Bread is. R6. Was it Gaming Dojo? Is that the other one? Who is it? Okay, I can't remember the 3. Who was it? Okay. So the 3 of you get to share... The 3 of you get to share the title of King of Fools, which I guess means it's more of a triumvirate of fools, okay? Because it's the... Bart and Bread. That's right, R6, Bart, and Bread. Great job. So you guys now get to share the title of Kings of Fools, or I should say the Triumvirate of Fools, until the next game. Congratulations, everyone. For your mom should have been an answer, Mayflower Kid. God, you're sassy, Mayflower Kid. All right, great job, everyone. Great job. Yeah, well done. The Kings of Fools, fantastic. Okay, I also heard something happen. Did someone subscribe or some shit? If we get 2 more super chats, by the way, folks, I will put on the Jester collar. If we get 4 more, we'll put on the Jester makeup. If we get 6 more, we'll play a game. And if we get 9 more, am I doing that? I don't remember. Something like that. Okay. Bread is the only one with the trophy. That makes no sense. Yeah, how'd that happen? Bread needs to share the trophy. We still don't even know who Bread is. We don't know who Bread is. Okay, totally rigged. It's rigged. Okay, let's see here. I know you did really well, Ice. Guys, so let's open up our presents, not because I care, but because it's obsessive. I'm obsessed with it. The Discord link. Let me share the Discord link with everyone who wants to join our Discord. Ooh, look, we're unlocking. Oh, don't you love that dopamine rush you get by seeing these things unlocking? Edit invite link. Never. Generate a new link. Copy. And now I will come over here and I will put the Discord link in the chat. Big Braden, don't you dare. Don't you dare do that. Oh, $10? What about $10? Did someone send me $10? Is that what you said? Am I going crazy? Okay. I wish we could have like a Kahoot Animal Crossing on. That'd be kind of fun. So guys, join our Discord if you haven't already. You'll get to know our community better, and you'll get to recommend things for me to react to. How Big Braden, I swear to God. Okay. All right. So bribing us. You already becoming what you already are, Jester. You trickster, Finn. Finn, I'm trying to stay calm. I'm trying to stay calm in the face of this rebellion. I will not hesitate to call in the Pinkertons. All right? All right? Okay. Stop bribing us with you becoming what you already are, Jester. That is a fair point, Finn. That is a fair point. That is a fair point. But I don't care, Finn. I am the authority in this room. Okay? I am the leader, the cult leader. All right? All right. Love you, Finn. Love you to death. Okay. So let's move on, shall we? This was great fun. We do this every 2 weeks, although I know my community will probably yell at me because they know that that's a lie because I haven't done it for a while. But I will try to do it every 2 weeks. Let's put it that way. All right? My community's not allowed to yell at me. Is it Fox Emblem? Oh my God, I'm so sorry, Fox Emblem. Guys, we're having so many teeth issues here. Apparently YouTube and Twitch aren't putting his messages through. Is that so, R6? You know, let me try this again. R6, can your messages aren't getting through? Why not? Meowzord, how dare you? I've like ADHD Meowzord. I'm like 75% of the way done with it, but I'm having trouble finishing it. I need to just finish it. Okay, I need to do the Sengoku stream. There's some lore here, folks, that for newer people. Oh, thank you so much, Alyssa. Thank you so much. Okay, so that gives us 2. If we get 1 more, I'll put on the Jester collar. Are you still having trouble, R6? Are you still having trouble, R6? Our winner can't even speak to us. That's weird. All right. It is Friday, Alyssa. Okay. So, yeah, where the hell? Alyssa, how dare you? Meowzord is starting a rebellion. I know. I promised to Sengoku stream. I really need to get on that. I have it like 75% of the way done, but I've struggled to get myself to finish it. I need to do it. I also am like a perfectionist, and I keep looking at it, and I'm like, this isn't good enough for an in-depth thing. Okay, Matt Sai guy, you son of a... Matt Sai guy says, where the hell are oh no, wait, what did Matt Sai guy say? Matt Sai guy said something horrible, as always. Something along the lines of, were you fired because you kept lying to your students too? Matt Sai guy, I swear to God. I doubt, Matt Sai guy, I hope you don't get your PhD. Yeah, I hope you completely flop. I hope you completely flop when you're defending your thesis. Okay. What's the thing here, Ice? You're saying, bruh, media, the footage is released. What footage is released? Oh, the body cam footage? Oh, we need to look at that. All right, we have a rebellion on our hands here, folks. Okay, so random question. How dare all of you? All right, random question. Anyone ever... Okay, guys, so let's do this. Matt Sai guy, that's silly. That's a good joke, Matt Sai guy. That's the funniest thing I've heard in months. Matt Sai guy says, I'm too big of a genius for that to happen, CR. That is so funny, Matt Sai guy. That's hilarious. Good one. All right, let's continue. Did you... Okay, so apparently the body cam footage has been released. Okay, we got some things to talk about, folks. Let us see what we got here. So we got some horrible things to talk about. I know it's Friday, Alyssa. Alas, I would like for us to... Let me see if that's true. Let me see if I can find that body cam footage, Ice. I am turning into the Joker. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so... actually, I literally am having a mind blank right now. I don't know why. Okay. Body cam footage... Body cam footage. Oh, God. Do we want to see this? Minneapolis. But is it like, if it's not appropriate, we're not going to watch it. We did not. We haven't yet, Alyssa. We need 1 more to get the caller donation. Do you... Hey, Ice, would you send it to me? Would you send it to me, folks? Would someone send it to me? Ice, would you just send it to me? Are you on... if you're on Twitch, Ice, would you... Oh, you're not on Twitch. Start listening to Ice Casual. I am, Finn! I am, Finn. God. All right. You probably can't watch it. Is it real? Okay, you're right. It's probably too brutal for us to watch on stream, but I will take a look at it, and then we'll see if we can watch it. I doubt we can, but okay. Check Discord. Thank you, Ice. God, see, this is not going to work, Ice. This is not going to work. I can't be talking about an Ice murder and then constantly be thanking Ice for things. All right. Okay, oops. I'm going to watch it first, folks. Give me a second. Oh, good Lord, folks. I don't know if I want to see it.
That's fine, dude. I'm not mad at you. Show your face. I'm not mad at you. That's okay. We don't change our plates every morning, just so you know. It'll
Okay.
be the same plate when you come talk
Give
to
me a
us
second,
later.
folks.
That's fine. U.S. citizen, former fucking veteran. You want to come at us? You want to come at us?
Okay.
Let's go get
Okay.
yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
Out of the car. Get out of the fucking car. Get out of the
All right,
car.
take it back.
Okay, that actually is not. I can show you this, guys. I'll show it to you. So, all right, now I'm showing it to you because you don't really see much happen to anyone. Okay, so let's watch this. You don't really see much of what happens. Okay, but it's still interesting to see. So we're gonna watch it, folks. For those, it does sound awful, but you don't see much, guys. You literally don't see much. So I'll let us watch it together here. Um, Okay, so this is the body cam footage from one of the officers. I don't know. We'll watch it together. Let's see if we can glean anything from it. I'm not sure if I saw anything that would be new, if that makes sense. I don't know if I saw anything that could be considered new. Content warning, by the way. Not because you see anything gory, but because you know what's about to happen. There she is.
Fine, dude. I'm not mad at you. Show your face. I'm not mad at you. That's okay. We don't change our plates every morning, just so you know. It'll be the same plate when you come talk to us later. That's fine. U.S. citizen, former fucking veteran. You want to come at us? You want to come at us? I say go get
I
yourself
know.
some lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
I know, right, Finn?
Get out of the fucking car.
So this is the officer who's... Okay. So did you guys see that? Well, of course you saw that. I don't think that really shows us. I think that was her wife, Alyssa. I don't think that actually shows us much, right? I don't know. I don't know what that. I don't think that shows us much new, to be honest with you, because we can't really see what what that was. You see what I mean? Okay. Yeah. It shows us that they're not terrorized. Absolutely. It definitely shows us that they're not terrorists. Yeah, such a hostile threat, right? With that smile on her face. Yeah, he was. So I know here come the bots, Fox Emblem. But at least we've only gotten one so far, Fox Emblem. So that is what just got released. All right. Oh goodness. Folks, if we get one more super chat, yeah. If we thank you very much for sending that to us, Ice VR. Would someone like to? Okay, sorry. If we get one more super chat, I'll put on the caller, guys. Okay, so that's happening. Last night there were protests in multiple cities. By the way, so hello, Hiyori. Welcome back, Hiyori. Glad to see you here. Zippa, yeah. Oh my God, thank you, Dolly Boy. Thank you. Okay, Dolly Boy. Dolly Boy always comes in clutch for everyone, and so does Alyssa. Thank you. I will put on the collar. And then if we get two more, we'll put on the makeup. Guys, did you also see the footage of the ICE officer destroying the candle setup, the memorial for her? Or not the ICE officer. It was a Well, let me find it real fast here. Officer destroys Yeah. Here it is. Okay, so this this happened too.
What?
This is an officer, I think, what is it? A Customs and Border Control officer or whatever.
Really, you fucking punk? That's what you're gonna fucking do?
What?
That's what you're... Really, you...
Did he spit? No, he
Really,
didn't.
you fucking punk?
He's destroying.
That's what you're gonna fucking do?
He's destroying a.
What? Do you know what
Back
the fuck
up.
is that is for?
Back up.
What is that for?
Back up.
What is that for?
Back up.
What is that for?
Back up.
You're gonna push me?
Okay, this is Department of Homeland Security Police. Destroying a memorial to Renee Good, just kicking it. Yeah, Dolly Boy, I agree. They're way, way, way too comfortable. And then he goes right up to the guy like a big brute and tries to intimidate him by getting in his face. Yay! Love that for us. I did not see the New York Times breakdown, Alyssa. Do you mind sending it to me? I would gladly watch it. Okay. I got a video of the wolves with the moment of silence. Want to see it? Oh, it depends, Dubois. What is it exactly? Okay, yeah, they're too comfortable, guys. I know, right, Mr. King K? I don't like, okay. You'll notice, guys, I am not as, found a clip from the please do, Fox. I am not as in a jestery mood today. I wonder, you know why? I bet you can guess. Things aren't going that well. All right, so, okay. So that is what's happening there. Okay. I have a bunch of other things saved up here for us to look at, okay? How much to get to After Dark? I was not planning to do an After Dark, guys, but because but I was going to do it tomorrow. So I was not planning to do an After Dark today. But if we get to 10, I will do a 30-minute I will stream for an extra half an hour, okay? All right. Though, if there's enough, if we get to, if I make, okay, this is not a joke. I know this sounds like I'm bribing. I'm trying to get you. If I get to like $60, I'll do an After Dark, though. Okay, how about that? If I get to $60, I'll do After Dark. I will gladly make that sacrifice. Okay. Now that would be like some of the most money I've ever made in a stream, but still. Okay, how about that? All right. Because I need to survive. So, all right. Did you hear Trump saying yes? That's what we're going to talk about, Hiyori. So I have a bunch of things. There's a bunch of things happening in the world, folks. So let's there was also during a lot of these protests yesterday. Okay, there were also ICE agents being extremely brutal to protesters, or police and ICE protesters. So here we go. I'm not saying anything because I just want you guys to take in what we're watching. Yeah, push the bastards back. Love it. Okay, now, did you guys see that? Do you see that? Do you see what he just did? This woman right here and what he did? I'm going to go back a little bit. It's kind of hard to see. I know it's dark. Dude, look at his hand. Okay, so his hand is down here. Look what happens.
Oh shit, he's got his gun.
He just pulls out a pistol and puts it right in her face. Oh, I'm sorry, Fox Emblem. Well, there you go. He literally just pulled out his standard issue pistol and shoved it right in her face. Okay.
He pulled out his fucking gun.
Okay. So, yeah, he is Paul Dean. So there we go. We got that happening. And there's the image of it. You can see just this woman with a pistol right in her face, bravely standing there. Reminds me of the Tiananmen Square images, by the way. So, okay, we got that happening. Another thing here. I'm going to talk about international relations here in a second because there's a lot of scary stuff happening there, too. A lot of scary stuff happening there. There's also a revolution going on in Iran. In Minnesota, there are people. Yep, Mr. King K. There are people. I know, Mira. There are people blocking the streets in Minneapolis. Thank God that there are people willing to do this. So there are people resisting. Remember what I said yesterday, folks. For this to be, yeah, that's awesome, right? For this to be effective, there need to be clear demands. All right, we need clear demands. We need escalation if those demands are not met. So what are the demands? And I'm not criticizing these folks. I'm just saying, let's hope that there are people that are making clear demands. Fox Emblem says 2 people were shot in Portland, by the way. Yes, I was going to talk about that. Did you guys hear? There were 2 more people shot by, I think, Customs and Border Patrol. Or was it ICE? Was it ICE or Customs and Border Patrol in Portland yesterday? Yep, they did, Mithril. And the details of that shooting are still coming out. Was it DHS? Okay, Department of Homeland Security. Just shot 2 people yesterday in Portland. Now, we don't know the details of that one yet, but things are escalating. All right? Things are escalating. Yeah, fight the power. Okay. Yeah, only state that Mondale won as well as Satan himself. Yep. Okay, so, all right. We also had scenes like this where there were Nazis, or not. I don't know if he's a Nazi, but he definitely acts like one. Yep, you're right, Louise. Including Renee, ICE have shot 9 people over the last year. Okay. That's like, I'd love that. Thank you. There were also right-wing influencers coming out trying to garner support and calling on the right-wing paramilitaries to come out and fight the protesters.
The storm is here. When we come, one, we go all. No one can stop what is coming.
You'll notice, by the way, also that the police are protecting him. Because, folks, if there's one thing that's true historically, is that the police will almost always side with the fascists. The police will almost always side with the fascists. They have historically. They probably will keep doing so. So
Get here, guys. We need you in Minnesota.
he's on a live stream calling on right-wingers to flock into Minnesota to help fight the protesters.
People are fucking terrorists.
Patriots, get out here. We need to back up. And all you liberal commie motherfuckers, keep your hands to yourself or you're gonna get hurt today, all right?
I know the sound isn't great on this video, but
We executed one of you yesterday. We executed one of you yesterday. You understand that? We executed one of you yesterday.
Don't
get
get the
hurt.
trolls.
Don't
Don't
get
give them the
hurt.
press. You're just talking to white supremacists.
You guys keep
Do
playing
not
stupid
give them
games.
your
You're gonna
attention.
keep getting
Do
stupid
not
prizes.
give them a
this lady is pretty cool, though, I will say.
Keep playing stupid games.
Now, what this video doesn't show is the rest of it. Okay, the rest of it, guard dogs only do what their masters order. Yep. Yep. So a few minutes later, this woman gets basically knocked down by the police and pushed away. I don't have that video up, but okay. Another video I wanted to show all of you. Why am I doing this, folks? It's really important we understand what's going on, okay? And since we have video, we need to see. No, I agree, Meowzord. I could critique her tactics there. I really could. I bet she's brave. Let's put it that way. I think we can agree she's brave. Okay. I don't think her tactic was the best tactic, but she's very brave for trying. Yeah. Okay. Trump is about to bring the fall of this country, and he is still going to find a way to blame exclusive. Of course, classic scapegoating, right, Mr. King K? That's what fascists do. You always have to blame someone. Okay. Yep, there you go, Louise. Police are the promise of violence. Literally, guys, the police are the arm of the state responsible for doing violence. That is what they're there for. They're there to do the dirty work for the elites. Okay. So, okay. Here we have a video after Renee Good was murdered. After Renee Good was murdered, not very long after she was murdered, and after the blood was basically still drying, watch these 2 ICE agents. Watch these 2 ICE agents and what they do. Watch. And tell, okay. Now, I don't know about you. That looks like, yeah, man. Yeah. That was badass, man. Okay. Kind of, Sir Bartholomew. It was sort of a, yeah, dude. Okay. So I don't know what else to say about that, okay? I don't know what else to say about that. Meanwhile, this came out also.
By a
All
pickup
right.
truck.
This came out also. Is that so, Bee's Knees? I could, because honestly, I don't know the context of it. So it's possible that I am incorrect to say that that looks like celebration, but I don't know. Okay. I didn't like the look of it. Let's put it that way. So here we have another video from yesterday, I believe. This is, no. This is from 12/15, 2025, 12/15. So from the 15th, what day is it today? It's the 9th. I don't know what day this is from, but this is a video of ICE chasing down two people and then hitting them with their car in order to stop them. Watch. Look in the upper left-hand corner.
Alarming video going viral tonight. It's now being investigated by Rialto police. It shows a man being chased and hit by a pickup truck,
Right, SoCal.
and then taken into custody by several unidentified
So I don't know
members
if you
of
noticed
law
that.
enforcement.
They just hit that guy with their
Alarming
truck.
video going viral tonight. It's now being investigated by Rialto police.
Okay. Good. That's good. That's a good news for all of us. Good news for all of us. And okay. Is this the video you were talking about, Alyssa?
On
The
Wednesday,
New
in
York
Minneapolis, a federal agent fatally shot a motorist.
Meanwhile, guys, meanwhile, that all okay. I am not. Let me put this out. Okay. I am not pro Tucker Carlson. You all know this. I am curious though. What do we think about this? Because do not trust Tucker Carlson. I am not promoting Tucker Carlson. What does this tell us about the situation, though? Now, he's probably just doing it to profit off of it. This video is correct, but he doesn't take a position. Is that true, Malzord? Okay. I thought this was weird, and I want to know what you all think about it. That's why I'm showing it. I don't have really an opinion on it. I want your opinion on it. This is Tucker Carlson.
To the imperial phase of here. That was ignored, as it has been many times.
You know what? I'm sorry. That's the wrong video. There was a different one I wanted to show you in regards. So that, okay. No, wait. Let's take a step back. We'll wait till we get to the internationals. We'll wait till we get to the international section about that. Okay. So another thing, remember how we have been looking at propaganda being put out by the Trump administration, right? This was put out yesterday by the U.S. Department of Labor, and this is all it is. It says, trust the plan, and it has an image of Donald Trump doing a salute. Like, the fascist undertones here are unbelievable. Okay? I've showed you other propaganda. Like, I showed you that one image that the Department of Labor put out.
37-year-old.
Okay, I'll show it to you again just so you guys can remember what it is. For those who weren't here, that all this propaganda that they're putting out that is absolute batshit crazy propaganda. Maybe it's not here. I may have gotten rid of it, but there's that crap. I'll just go to the Department of Labor's website. So, like, Department of Labor. All right, U.S. Department of Labor. I'll go down and find the other piece of propaganda that for those who have been here for a while, you know. Look at this. Look at this. Guys, the aesthetics of it, we have several people in here who are really well acquainted with aesthetics and things like that. Where did it go? Okay, I got to open it up again, I guess. Department of Labor. Did you guys see that? Department. Here is another. So this is an image from another piece of propaganda from the U.S. Department of Labor that they put out a couple days ago. Do we see that? I mean, It's almost like comically evil. They make him look like an evil dictatorial ruler, don't they? And what does that mean? One of one. And by the way, the undertones to this is it says, yep, Finn, I am, hey, I didn't say it, Finn, but should I put light mode on? I don't know how to, Big Braden. I'm not that acquainted with, I am not that acquainted. Is there a way to do it so it's dark mode? I can fix it. But like, guys, this is like classic fascist imagery here, like one of one. Like the glorious leader. It says here, President Trump is the only president in the 21st century to ensure all net job growth goes to native-born Americans. You know, to the Aryans as, okay. Okay, but Big Brain, you're actually right. I could actually do that. Is there a way to, I don't know how to make it so that it's dark so you guys can see it better. So I might need to tell me. Okay, so just some things I thought you guys would find interesting. Let's now briefly talk over. Yeah. So guys, okay. JD Couch Yanker, absolutely. Let's talk about some other stuff. Meanwhile, we have JD Vance, the biggest, the people that are afraid. I mean, all the man that makes couches quiver in fear, all right, saying things like this. Now, for those who don't know, okay, the Senate just passed a law called, or just passed a bill called the War Powers Act that would limit the president's ability to declare war unilaterally. And I think it still needs to go through the House, but the War Powers Act is basically limiting Trump's ability to declare war unilaterally. And this is what JD Vance has to say about that.
Technicality than any disagreement in policy. If you look at the people who actually voted, every single one of them have supported the administration's plan. Second of all, as the president, I believe himself has already said, every president, Democrat or Republican, believes the War Powers Act is fundamentally a fake and unconstitutional law. It's not going to change anything about how we conduct foreign policy over the next couple of weeks, the next couple of months, and that'll continue to be how we approach things. Go ahead.
So even though, even if they pass the law, we are not going to follow the law. That's what he's saying. So even if Congress does try to limit what the president is doing with the military, they're not going to listen anyway. Yeah. Okay. Because it's fake, according to JD Vance. Now, I hope you know, this is supposed to be Friday. We normally Friday are our fun streams. I'm sorry, they did not pass it, SoCal. Forgive me. Is this a different one, SoCal? But they just in the Senate, didn't they do it? Okay. Everything they don't like is fake. Absolutely, Vic Morrison. Okay. And so, all right. Oh God, Lucky Strikes. If you could, thank you, Savage Speeder. Welcome. Thank you for subbing. Okay, so that's good. That's not authoritarian at all, right? Let's just ignore the rule of law. Okay, that's good. Thank you, SoCal. Let's try that setting. I'll try that setting real fast. I would like to do it. I'm going to try and actually change the background, folks, so you can see my Twitter easier. Background dim, lights out. Okay, well, actually, that is much nicer. Okay, we'll do that. Boop. Okay. So, again, basically saying even if that is the law, we're not going to listen to it. Because we don't think it's the law. Oh, well, didn't change it for some reason. Maybe I need to do something else. Okay, well, I'll figure it out. Another thing here. This was from the New York Times. And here we go. This is from the New York Times. Donald Trump was being interviewed by the New York Times, and he said the following. They basically asked him something along the lines of, what'd they ask him? This is what he said, okay? Just listen to what he says about his ability to use the military.
Is there anything that could stop you if you wanted to?
Yeah, there's one thing.
if there's anything that could stop him from using military force.
My own morality, my own mind, it's the only thing that can stop, and that's very good. I don't need international law. I'm not looking to hurt people.
Do you feel your administration needs to abide by international law on the global stage?
Yeah, I do. I do. But it depends what your definition of international law is. You mean in Greenland?
In Greenland,
that's because you needed them at the time.
In the 1951 agreement, though, it says the United States can reopen these bases anytime you want. You can send as many troops as you want, and you haven't done it. How come?
Because I want to do it properly.
And properly means own it?
Really, it is. To me, it's ownership. Ownership is
Peori.
very important.
Why is ownership important here?
Because it's what I feel is psychologically needed for success. I think that ownership gives you a thing that you can't do, whether you're talking about a lease or a treaty. Ownership gives you things and elements that you can't get from just signing.
Elements. Okay. So when asked what would stop you from doing whatever you want on the international stage, my own morality, and there's nothing stopping me. International law, I don't need that because we're not going to break international law, so I don't need international law. So that's good, guys. That's good. Hey, it's not like the shit is going on internally and externally. Like that fascist stuff is happening inside the country and now is turning into like Nazi level stuff outside the country. Yeah, international who? What's this? What is this? Oh God, do I want to see this, Meowsord? What who is this twink? What is this? Well, actually more of a twunk. What do you want me to watch here, Meowsord? This fascist-looking twunk. Okay, well, we'll also let Mauser tell me which video he wants me to watch. Okay, so, he runs with the American flag and encourages American unity right here. Oh, I can't do it right now. We'll try it later. Okay, I need to actually sign in. So, all right, another thing here, folks. This is what J.D. Vance said when asked about Venezuela. Okay, this is what J.D. Vance said.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Taking out a dictator in Venezuela. How does that help the average American?
Well, a few things, Jesse. First of all, what it means is we're going to be able to control the incredible natural resources of Venezuela, which is good for America in a few ways. Number one, it allows us to put leverage on our enemies. Number two, it makes sure that if Americans need high quality, low cost power, we're always going to have access to it. And then the third thing is it does demonstrate American military excellence, which makes people afraid to cross us in the future. Some of the best ways that you maintain the peace,
guys,
is to make it clear that you carry a very strong...
I'm sorry. You do realize this is like cartoonish evil, right? Like, I know he's saying it in kind of a boring political way, but he literally says, oh, well, the two things are, one, we finally get all their resources, and two, this scares everyone into being obedient to us. Like, okay, yeah, Mr. King, we talked about that yesterday. So, all right. Love that, right, guys? Yeah, it's just bloodthirsty. They're just saying it out loud. Oh, well, we did it because we're terrorists. We want to terrorize the world. And we did it because we want to take their resources. Okay, Hitler. Okay, they're not even hiding it. They're not even hiding it. What does that tell you, by the way? That the fact that they don't even feel that they have to hide it. What does that tell you? They don't even think that they have to try and hide it. They're just saying it out in the open. Okay, just saying it out in the open. Who cares? Just, all right. Yeah, there you go, Vic. There you go. So that's good for us. That is great. Love that. Love that. All right. Go ahead, Fox Emblem, would you send me the link to that? I would love to watch that if you would send me the link, if you don't mind. If you can, you don't have to, okay? Or put it in the Discord. So there we go. We got that. That's good, right, guys? That's good. And there was more. There was something. Oh,
Guys,
this
they
is
take
just
women
sort of
too
a
seriously.
one more addendum. One more addendum here. Okay. One more addendum. Just to show you how even the mediocre right-wing talking points are still alive and well, and are so normalized now that people on Fox News, by the way, still the most popular news source on American TV, news source, Fox News, still the most watched cable news source on TV, is Fox, and mainly watched by boomers, though. And they're just saying things like this.
Here's the problem with guys. They take women too seriously. You don't really listen to these women, okay? They'll say things. It just goes one ear and out the other. Oh, we're toxic. Okay, here's a drink, babe. Okay, that's done. They love that. They're beautiful little creatures. We just have to adore them and shower them with love and attention. That's really all they want.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It's true. Everybody on the table agrees. You are beautiful, you are adorable, and you love attention and drinks.
So for all the women out there, I just wanted to show you what Fox News thinks about you. You're just adorable little angels who don't have a thought to yourselves, and you just need to have alcohol thrown at you, and you just need to be told you're pretty, and you just need to be ignored. Women are to be seen and not heard. Okay? And then, yeah, Hiyori, not only to say that on national television, but to say it with two women sitting next to you, and then for the fact that those two women are still working there too, is crazy, right? The fact that two women okay. Anyway, I just thought you'd find that interesting. I can't yeah, exactly. It really reminded me of reading old documents from the Victorian era, talking about how women are too emotional and they can't handle things and they need a man. It's so backwards. It is such old-fashioned bullshit. It literally blew my mind. And I know there are people who believe these things, but Jesus Christ. There you go. That one Jedi Knight, right? Okay. Yeah, right in your groove. Anyway, and by the way, I know the men watching this stream, you don't view women that way. I'm just saying the fact that there are men out there that, okay. All right. And I got to tell you, I've said this before, folks. If you're transgender and also if you're a woman, you might want to consider defending yourself in some way, okay? Because these people are in power now, and they keep saying things that really imply they think they own you and can control you and want to do horrible things to you. All right. Okay. Thank you very much, Fox Emblem. I'll take a look at that. And folks, just a note here, while I'm opening up what Fox Emblem sent, I just want to be clear. We all know, folks, that it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. Women are human beings. I know that is shocking to some people, but women, like a lot of guys out there, and by the way, I'm not generalizing. Men are human beings too. There are plenty of good, perfectly fine men out there, but there are some men who seem to fail to understand that women are human beings, and they have likes and dislikes. They have hobbies. They have dreams. They have desires. They are not objects. They're not simple-minded. They are just like you. Women are just like you. Okay. They're human. Okay. I'm sorry. All right. And forgive me. And all right. Let's see here. Thank you. Where did you send it here? Oh, thank you, Fox Emblem. Thank you. All right. I'm going to go open this up.
Hey, where's your family? Your family. You're an anchor baby.
Okay. So this is currently live, folks. These are live protests going on. Live protests going on. Yeah, guys, and that's I wouldn't. Okay. Yeah, exactly. And guys, I've talked before. There are issues. Okay. right, Mira? Like, there are issues, by the way, with like a society. Well, we've talked about this. We've talked about this on stream before. There are lots of weird gender things in our society. Some of them are bad for men too. Like men aren't are expected to not show their emotions. There's a lot of toxic things. Men don't really get taught. Okay, there's a lot of issues. With and anyway, we can talk about this sometime. But okay. So let's watch this. Okay. Yeah, yes, Malzord, okay. And I will point out, folks, one of the fundamental aspects of fascism is hyper masculinity. Does that mean that all men in fascism are bad? No, it means that fascist governments exploit masculinity and weaponize it because they want men to be used as soldiers. So they hype up hyper masculinity so that they can then use them to go kill people for the state. A lot of masculinity is linked to social control. Like, we want men to be big and strong and mean and heartless so that they can be used by the state to go kill people. And so the state really kind of promotes that, and it's really bad not only for women, but it's really bad for men. And us men really ought to liberate ourselves from what the state wants us to, how the state wants us to view ourselves. Okay, all right. It does, guys. You're right, G-Man. Feminism addresses stuff discrimination against men and women. If you're a man out there and you feel like men are being mistreated, you know what you should do? Become a feminist. Feminism is about equality for the genders. Okay, it does not say that men and women are exactly the same. Okay, but it's saying that they should be treated equally and that we shouldn't have these weird standards for men and women. You see what I mean? Okay. Anyway. Exactly, New Groove. I want to feminize all the men. Okay, hilarious. All right. Okay. We can talk about something. So this is live right now.
Anchor baby. Anchor baby.
One of my favorite writers is a guy named Michael Kimmel, who is actually a feminist. He's a feminist professor.
Anchor babies. Anchor babies. Bitch. You don't know anchor babies. Step on, bitch. Keep walking, bitch. Keep walking.
Elise, you're totally right. I agree. You're not wrong. I like this. So Elsa, you say every man needs to be a feminist or we're all gonna die. I agree, guys. I'm talking to the men out there, okay? We need to be feminists or we are going to die. That is a very good point. You know why? Because we will be sent to die in combat for the state. We will be the ones that will have to suffer. Women will also suffer, by the way, but like we'll be sent to die, and our masculinity will be weaponized against us and things like that. You know what I think? I think no one should be forced to fight for the state. No one, men or women. All right. Okay. I'll move on.
Ice, you're doing a great job. You're doing a great job. Look at this violence here. Violent leftists. Illegal immigrant violent one. Imagine.
No. Oh, this guy again. So it appears that his compatriots have joined him. I don't know if something is said, folks, that will make it so that I can't watch this. We may have to stop it, but let's just see what happens. This is live.
I was doing my thing. $20,000 per illegal.
I don't know if I can play it because there's that song in the background. Hiyori, Hiyori. Okay, let me talk to you for a second, Hiyori. Okay, as a woman, I wanted to be a feminist, but unfortunately, I have some issues with it. I don't know if it's only a few of them. Yes, it is only a few of them, Hiyori. Every group of people has some people who sort of misunderstand the message of the movement. So let me give you an example. I'm a socialist. There are people out there who are socialist who I do not want to be associated with. Okay? There are people out there who are socialists, and we've seen it here in chat, folks, who love Joseph Stalin or who love the North Korean regime. And I do not want to be associated with that crap, right? There are also, because women are human beings. Some women who are feminists either don't fully understand what feminism is or have a trauma-based view of it where they've been traumatized by men, and so they're very radicalized in a way where they're more women supremacist than they are gender equality. And don't get me wrong, folks. I know I'm sounding like I'm being red pill here. I'm not blaming women who feel that way, but Hiyori, the general trend of feminism is equality for the sexes. You know what I mean? So it's not like the right wing loves to scream like feminist, feminist, and then they point out like the worst possible examples, just like people do for socialists. Okay. And just like people do for men, by the way. You know, the worst, most misogynist men, the men are all horribly, well, not all of them, okay? Like it's a human phenomenon, right? So it's not a feminism issue, it's a human issue. Does that make sense? Okay.
That's what we want. President Trump, increase the budget. Get these people out of here. Get these people out of here. Balloon out of here. Oh, we love ice.
Oh, God.
Listen, this guy's an anchor baby, Cam. This is what the problem is. Their parents come here. Their parents are looking for a better life. But then they come here and they...
Ninjester, hey, Ninjester, I call myself a pacifist, but I also am not like a pacifist. You know what I mean? I don't know how to frame it.
They hate our country. They hate our country. You hate our country. They want to destroy everything that makes America great. These people here, they have no semblance when it's up to...
There you go, Vic Morrison.
He's probably on all kinds of government assistance. You will get Section 8 housing. All you want to do is...
Okay, so obviously... there's a lot of chaos going on here, a lot of conflict, things like that, okay? No, yeah, Matt Saigai, that's my point here, guys. When I talk about, like, radical feminists, I am not blaming radical feminists because women are literally have been killed in the past. They've been abused. They have been subjugated to being second-class citizens. It's like if we talk about Hamas, for example, you can understand where the radicalization comes from. But I'm saying that is not representative of all feminism. If radical feminism makes you uncomfortable, just realize you don't have to be a radical feminist to be a feminist. You see what I mean? All right. Okay, so there's not much to see here yet, but all right. This is, good God, this is what's happening. And you know what? I know I'm jumping around a bunch, folks. I hope you don't mind. As if okay, God, I'm sorry. I'm such a teacher. I keep asking you questions like we're in a classroom together and that you can answer me verbally. All right.
Judy, you're not in a Nazi sweatshirt.
All right. So okay, apparently Trump's about to speak. I'm going to keep that up just, to waste all of our times. If the founding fathers were revolutionaries, why? Right? I have a treat for you. Agreed. Right? Okay. Oh, I know, Matt Saigai. I know. Oh, thank you. Well, you can do that. That one Jedi Knight. If you send me a second, just kidding. By the way, folks, if we do get 2 more super chats or 200 bits, will count over on Twitch. Or you can subscribe using Amazon Prime on Twitch for free, which will count towards our goal. If we get 2 more, I will put on the Jester makeup. You can also become a member for as little as 99 cents a month over on YouTube, and you get access to a cute little Jester hat next to your name. Okay, Mira, I also have ADHD. For the people on here that have ADHD, I have ADHD. So you can probably tell if you don't know, I jump around a whole bunch. Okay, so I also wanted to show you a few other things. Mexico. So okay, again, Trump is trying to basically make America just withdrew America from a bunch of international organizations. All right. By the way, the Japanese Empire, right before they invaded China and such, withdrew Japan from the League of Nations. Now, this isn't as bad as what they did, but Trump is withdrawing us from a ton of international organizations, mainly having to do with climate change and the promotion of democracy. Yeah, 66 of them. Does that worry people a bit? The fact that he's withdrawing us from a bunch of organizations that are about promoting democracy and fighting climate change. Okay. Did someone just follow or subscribe? Thank you. Whoever just followed or subscribed. All right. So again, yeah, I hope he triples down on escalation. You know what, Meowsword? Hey, it would definitely cause radicalization. Okay. So, all right. There's that. That's another bad sign. Historically, when a country tries to withdraw from a bunch of international organizations, it's either because they're about to do something horrible, if we haven't already, or they're trying to signal that they no longer care about international law or anything like that. Okay? All right. And by the way, in response to that, Claudia Scheinbaum, because Trump yesterday, by the way, said that we're going to start going after drug traffickers on land in reference to drug cartels in Mexico. And he was talking about what he did to Venezuela. So he is implying that he's going to bomb Mexico. That is the implication. And I don't know what else you would think it is. He's implying that we're going to get involved on the ground in Mexico now. So Claudia Scheinbaum, who I love, she's not perfect. Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much for the $5 donation there. Who was that? That was... Thank you, Won the Jedi Knight. Thank you very much. Seriously. I'm serious. LOL. If all classes were like yours, there would be less gullible people in the world. Thank God you made a YouTube channel. It's much appreciated. Really, thank you very much. Okay. Dolly Boy, thank you also for the donation. Folks, I don't know if you know this. I lost my job not that long ago. I've only been doing this I've only been streaming for about my community, 8 or 9 months. And I haven't even done it for a year yet. And before this, I'm a teacher. I was a teacher. I teached at several schools. The last school I teached at, I don't want to get into too many details, but I talked about how what Israel was doing was a genocide, and I lost my job because of that. So thank you so much for your support. I am much preferring doing this because I can actually speak the truth and not worry about losing my job. It's also easier because teaching right now is not easy, especially as a gay man teacher. I can promise you it's not great. Okay. I'm sorry, did I say teached? Oh my God, I'm a fool. Oh my God, did I just humiliate myself? SoCal, okay, I just humiliated myself. So this is the state of the American education system, folks. I taught in your groove. I don't need a reminder. Excuse me, folks. I live in the Midwest. You have to understand. How dare you, Mayflower Kid? You have to understand. All right, maybe that's why I lost my job. I kept saying teach. I'm surrounded. Okay, this is called scapegoating. I'm surrounded by people who speak that way. So I'm a victim in all of this. I am a victim in all of this. Really, it's not my fault that I said that. You know what? I actually blame all of you. Okay. Oh, gotcha. That one Jedi Knight. Welcome. Okay, fair. Okay. All right. There you go. There you go. I have a treat for you. Okay. Okay. Anyway, okay, I'll shut up. I'm getting off track. So that is okay. That was good, CR. You should be a politician. Was it Big Braden, or are you being sarcastic? I don't trust you, Big Braden. I don't trust any Canadian in this chat. All right? Just kidding. Thank you. Matt Saigai, thank you so much. Okay, we've raised enough for me to put on the makeup. I'll put on the makeup. Yeah. Okay, I won't. So anyway, guys, okay. So Scheinbaum, the president of Mexico, is now overall, we got so much is happening. We just unlocked a streak over there on Twitch. Guys, thank you very much. Really, Vic Morris, some of the first to go in Germany in the 1930s were teachers. You need more support. Thank you, Vic. Really. Okay, so guys, Jesus Christ, you're gonna make me cry. Stop it. I mean, don't stop it, please. But thank you, really, thank you, Matt Saigai. Thank you so much for that. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm having trouble keeping up with all that I'm being sent suddenly. Matt Saigai, thank you. Gifted 7 gift subs. Wow. Okay, really. Okay. Viva la Canada. Okay. All right, you guys. So let's yes. Exactly, Big Braden. Okay, guys. So, all right. Claudia Scheinbaum, the president of Mexico, is basically trying to urge closer coordination between all the nations that Trump is threatening. This is what happens, folks, when you're an aggressive empire. It almost naturally results in coalitions forming against you thus quickening the decline of your empire, which I mentioned before, and that's what we're seeing happen. And you know what? I'm all for it. I am all for it. Resist American imperialism, my international friends and community members out there. Okay. So, okay, Victoria, we'll look at this. Victoria sent me something. Okay, so this is Maloney, who is the, in theory, right-wing leader of Italy. And Matt London gifted this up. Oh, thank you, London. Forgive me. Thank you, London. Thank you. Let's watch.
Sbagliata questa strategia, allora mi si deve formalizzare l'alternativa, mi si deve dire quindi che cosa si intende fare, cioè dobbiamo prendere distanze nel senso che dobbiamo uscire dalla NATO, dobbiamo chiudere le basi americane, dobbiamo rompere i rapporti commerciali, dobbiamo assaltare i McDonald's, non lo so. Che dobbiamo fare? Che dobbiamo fare? Altrimenti, chiaramente, sbagliata questa.
Guys, I got to tell you, like, I don't like I don't like her. I don't like Maloney, Maroney, but Maloney, okay. But like, maybe these countries should start getting rid of American military bases, and maybe they should do that. That would be a great way to push back. That would be a great way to push back. Okay. Yeah, and she rolled her eyes at Trump. Me too. All right, but okay, it is Braden. Okay, so anyway, thank you for that. We need other nations to push back as well. Even though I'm an American, I know the right wing will be like, "You're a traitor." You know what? You know what I care about, folks? I care about humanity. My number one loyalty is to humanity. It is not. Never mind. Anyway, I don't want to get into that. Just in case someone's watching. Oh, what did I just do? What did I just do? I just broke something. Oh, no. So anyway. Okay. So guys, I want to point something else out here. I know I just the stream title is that our government is a threat to the world, right? Or something like that. I got to tell you, I actually believe that. Let me quickly put this scene back up because I accidentally closed out of it because I'm clumsy as hell. Let me explain something to you. If anyone knows who Noam Chomsky is, that's right. The U.S. government is a threat to humanity. I am not joking. What do I mean by that? I don't want you guys to think I'm just saying that to be scary. I know, Ninjester. How dare you, Ninjester? Like, I want you to think about this, okay? I'm gonna put my face up because we're gonna have a serious conversation if what we've been doing already hasn't been serious. So just think about this, okay? Noam Chomsky originally said this, and I agree with him now. I know there's been some issues with Noam Chomsky recently because he's in the Epstein files. That doesn't mean that his original ideas weren't right. Not exactly a fan of the man now, but he famously said that the Republican Party is one of the most dangerous organizations, if not the most dangerous organization in human history. I have long agreed with him, okay? I'm not joking. Think about it. They are the ones who are letting climate change happen unabated, essentially, okay? Essentially unabated, which will cause many more deaths ultimately than the Nazis were able ever to accomplish. They are the ones, and by the way, Democrats not far from this, basically the American government, we are the ones that have massive numbers of nukes, and now we have a far right-wing government that is threatening nations. All right. And if those nukes were to go off, gonna get a lot more deaths than the Nazis ever did. This is not only a threat to the people of the United States, okay? It is a threat to, oh, it is. I'm sorry. I forgot to put on the makeup. It is a threat to the people of the world. And I think we need to be level-headed about that the American government, do you see what I mean? The American government is one of the most, is an existential threat to humanity at the moment. No, Matt Saiga, I know. The British Empire, absolutely. I'm using the Nazis, Matt, I'm sure you can understand, as a example because that's what people think of when they think of like epitome of evil. They think Nazis. We could also talk about like the British Empire. We could talk about King Leopold in Belgium. But I'm trying to make a point because most of the time people think Nazis are worse. But like right now, the American Empire is a massive threat to humanity. Okay. And it's very worrisome to me. Okay. And as we're seeing the aggression picking up, we also have to understand that climate change still isn't really being addressed very quickly. Sorry, I'm doing my makeup now, so I'm being quiet. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. By the way, folks, since my glasses aren't on, I'm having a bit of trouble actually seeing what y'all are saying out there. God, I just did a y'all. Excuse me. Oh, yes, he is. Big Braden is a great mod. You're absolutely right, G-Man. Sorry, guys, I'm focusing. So what? Give me a second here, folks. I'm gonna put on this makeup, and then I'll talk more. While I'm putting on the makeup, while I'm putting on a makeup, let me talk about something. So anyway, I'm sorry, let me go back. So I'm not really, I know it seems like I'm doing a clickbaity title. I am partially. To say breaking is sort of a clickbaity title because we've known this for a while about America, but it's true, and I think we ought to start acting like it's true. Okay, just be aware of that. You can disagree with me. Okay. Okay. It's okay. I have a treat. I know you're from Texas. Okay. So next thing I wanted to talk about. Absolutely, Garrett. For the people talking about capitalism, we need capitalism to end, folks. Okay. I know I'm a socialist. I try not to. This stream really isn't about me promoting socialism. I'm trying to promote anti-fascism, which I think is deeply linked to needing some kind of socialism. But yeah, capitalism is destroying us. Absolutely. Okay. How dare you, Mayflower Kid? Okay, guys. So the other thing I wanted to talk to you about, all right? So I know I just kind of threw a bomb at you, and then, oh, God, I shouldn't have phrased it that way. I'm going to get TOS'd. But now I'm going to talk about this. There are massive protests going on in Iran, and I am concerned because yesterday, I believe I told all of you, where the hell did I put my red? I believe I told all of you, I am not fully convinced that I'm all for liberational struggles, but I'm not fully convinced that this is a good thing. And I'll explain why. Okay. The first thing I wanted to mention was, okay. The first thing I wanted to mention was that the Iranians are calling for the return of a man named the Crown Prince Pahlavi. Okay. I could be pronouncing that wrong. Forgive me if I am. And I'm concerned because Pahlavi is the relative of the Shah Pahlavi, which was a dictator of the country that the United States installed, and from a while ago. And today, Pahlavi and a lot of these protesters are calling for the return of Pahlavi into government. And they, today, Pahlavi got on, I believe it was Twitter, and basically asked the United States to intervene militarily in Iran to overthrow the Iranian government. Now, I don't know about you guys, but if I am wanting to run Iran and I have good intentions for the Iranian people, I would definitely not be asking for the USA support in overthrowing my regime, given the history of the USA. Now, does that mean that the Iranian people are not actually upset and not actually rising up in righteous fury? It doesn't mean that, but I am concerned. I have many concerns here, and just be careful because even Trump came out and said, oh yeah, the regime's going to collapse pretty soon. And he said this not that like a few days ago. as if he knew that it was about to happen. I'm just worried. Okay. I don't know if this is actually in Iran's interests. And I'm all for the liberation of the people of Iran, but only if they're not being manipulated by a foreign power, and only if they're not going to become a puppet state of the United States. Yeah. He is desperate to be the Shah, and I suspect he would give up some things to the United States to make it happen. Because he just saw what happened in Venezuela. All right, sorry. Yeah. Yep. And so we'll see what happens, okay? Oh, there you go. This looks good. Now let me do the eyes. Sorry, guys. I know I'm not talking much now. I'm trying to get this makeup on. Guys, what color should we do for the eyes today? What color should we do for the eyes? What color should we do for the eyes? We got a palette here. I know it's kind of gross. We got a palette. We got a nice little palette. What color should we do for the eyes, folks? Yeah, and so but that doesn't mean we shouldn't support the Iranian people, but let's just be cautious. The mainstream media is really pumping out, calling this liberational and a very positive thing. I'm not convinced yet. We'll see. Green, black, green, green. I see a lot of people saying green. Okay, we'll do green. We'll do green. I will say, though, I'm going to show you a video here in a second of some Iranian women who did a protest rap, which I thought was kind of funny. I've really messed up that one. Excuse me. I didn't mean to curse like that. I really messed up that eye. Oh, well. Shit happens, I guess. There we go. A little bit here, folks. So, all right. Okay, well, whatever. I really messed up this side. It ruined it. It's ruined. I need to call a drag queen friend of mine and have them come over here and do this makeup for me. I'm sure I'm humiliating myself for all the drag queens I know. Yeah, this is humiliating. Okay, well, that's not bad. The eyes aren't horrible. All right, I don't want to say that. What about mouth, folks? What about mouth? What about mouth? What do we think for mouth? What color should we do for the mouth? What do we think? Scarier than John Wayne Gacy? Thank you. What do we think, guys? What do we think? Purple? We think purple? You know what? I'm gonna go purple. Purple sounds fun to me. I kind of want a purple mouth. That sounds cool. I like purple, guys. Purple's good. So, folks, how about this? Well, a second here. Ugh. Oh, this is good. This looks lovely. I kind of like the purple. Purple looks good to me. Sorry, guys. I know I'm not talking much. Forgive me. This is very important, as you all know. This is a very important waste of time for your day to have to sit here and just sit there silently while I'm putting makeup on my face. I'm sure you're all very happy with the situation. Probably some of you are because you're goddamn degenerates who are getting off on this somehow, but you know, that's the nature of the internet. All right. And by the way, to each their own. It's okay if you get off on that. I'm not judging. Okay. All right. There we go, guys. Oh, yay. Okay. I know, Fox Emmon. Dear God, it is a job. Okay, there we go. Hey, this looks good. I like it. I think it turned out well, don't we? Do we think it looks good? You like the bells? Ooh, okay, guys. Oh, I'm feeling so much better now. This is great. Oh, my energy is up. Where the hell is my scepter? I found it, folks. I found it. I judge a little. That's okay, G-Man. You can judge as much as you want, okay? You can judge as much as you want. Ninjester! How dare you, Ninjester? I hate you, Ninjester. Okay. So, yeah, it silently puts the jester makeup on, or else it gets the hose again. Correct. All right, you guys. What else can we talk about? Good. Okay, I have some ideas. I have an idea. First of all, we've talked about all this shit happening. I did want to hear... So, again, folks, shit happening all over the place. Let me quickly open up this again to see if I can find see if Trump is speaking. We won't listen to him long. I promise you. I will avoid listening to him for too long because I know it is not a pleasant experience for anyone here to have to listen to him for too long. But if we do, if he is in fact on, let's hear what the Mad King is rambling about now. Maybe Joffrey will come on here. Trump live, and we can also see. Oh nope, not on yet. Okay, protests cam. Protest cam. Okay, Okay, not on yet. That's okay. So I have an idea. What we're gonna do is this. We're gonna do this. That's true. When he's funny, it can be entertaining. That's true, which is most of the time because he says insane things. Let's do this, folks. I have someone sent a video. I believe it was Malzord over on Discord that I really wanted to show to all you, and I think it's deeply relevant. We'll wait for Trump to when Trump comes on, we'll go over there. But this is here we go. Fascist entropy. Now, okay. So this is a video that Malzord sent. Thank you, Malzord, as always. First, let me put up the face so you guys actually need to be able to see the video, don't you? So this is a video that Malzord sent. I need to figure out the settings on this damn thing so I don't have to keep. Okay, about fascism. Now, a while back, folks, they're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Okay, it is always Malzord. CR is divorcing the blob for meow. What do you mean? Why? Did blob? Okay. What the hell is that sound? Oh, that's just the sound. Oh, it's about to start. Okay, you know what? Okay, here we have this is a video Malzord sent. Now, we did a presentation a long time ago, okay? A long time ago, where I told you what the 5 stages of fascism are when it comes to Robert Paxton, okay? This one is a quick video where this guy is talking about what stage of fascism we're in. And for those who don't know, there are 5 stages of fascism that Robert Paxton came up with. This guy will briefly talk about them and then tell you which stage he believes we're in. I actually mainly agree with him. I have a few critiques because I'm a nitpicker, but this is a very clever little thing. And okay, so let's watch.
Is in an extremely delicate moment right now as we are entering the 5th and final.
And by the way, I reserve the right to quickly go over to this instead. Okay.
Final stage of fascism.
5th and final stage.
In his book, The Anatomy of Fascism, the premier historian of fascism, Robert Paxton, identifies 5 distinct stages of fascism. The first stage is intellectual exploration, when fascist leaders start to break with the conservative establishment. For us, this would be like the Tea Party era. The next stage is movement building. This is when the fascist movement finds its voice, finds the grievances that it's going to want to focus on, and most importantly, it finds the leaders. For years, the Tea Party was a movement.
What happened? Oh, there you
go. And finally, that leader arrived on the scene in the form of Donald Trump. I met Donald Trump twice in 2015, and I couldn't help but think that this man is going to be the next president of the United States. The third stage of fascism is arrival to power. This one's confusing for us because Trump arrives to power twice. The first time, it's unexpected, it's incomplete, and he kind of fumbles it. At every turn, his agenda is blocked not only by his own incompetence and the incompetence of the people he surrounds himself with, but also the longtime bureaucrats who are uninterested in seeing the fascist hollowing out of the US government. It is only in his second arrival power that we really see the 4th stage of fascism, which is the consolidation of fascist power. This is when you start to see the union of state and corporate power really starting to merge. The fascist movement now has a program, it has a vision, and most importantly, it has the levers of state, and it can turn them against its enemies. This is what we've seen over the past year as tech billionaires, longtime conservatives, and even many liberal establishment.
I would actually say Trump has not fully consolidated power yet. So, okay, yeah, go ahead. So Trump has not fully consolidated power yet. If you look up Paxton, he wrote a book called An Anatomy of Fascism. He's a famous academic historian or historian political scientist. And so the 4th stage is where the fascist regime consolidates power, and basically the corporations and the state merge together into this monstrous regime that has basically complete control. I have said this before. Trump does not have complete control yet. I know it doesn't seem like it. He's definitely gotten closer and closer to it, but he has not yet have complete control. He's getting close, though, very close. All right. But once that stage is completed, we get to the 5th stage, which this guy says that we are currently entering. I am not sure about that yet. I think we're probably still in the 4th stage, although admittedly, this is variable. So, okay.
Figures have bent the knee to Donald Trump and his agenda. But now with the midterms approaching, his favorability levels low, the recent actions in Venezuela, and now the controversy surrounding ICE, we have entered the 5th and final stage of fascism.
So, okay.
And this is the most precarious stage. Robert Paxton divides this stage into 2 separate paths: radicalization and entropy. Depending on which of these the Trump administration pursues, it could either have a very dark future, or we could watch the entire edifice of this movement collapse. The premise is this.
I'll explain, Cray.
Have to radicalize in order to survive. That's how they built their power in the first place. Finding shared grievances, finding shared enemies. Then when things go badly for fascist movements, they have to shift the blame elsewhere. They have to find new enemies. They have to fire. They have to purge. All of this has been happening over the past year and a half. And Trump is now testing the limits of what the American people are going to put up with.
So, guys, the 5th stage of fascism is radicalization or entropy. Radicalization or entropy. Yes, casual. Can I recommend some books on fascism? Absolutely. An Anatomy of Fascism is really good. You could watch. There's a book called The Coming of the Third Reich. That's by Richard Evans. That's really good. There's another book it's just called Fascism, and it's a reader by Roger Griffin that has a bunch of readings about fascism. You can also look up. We did this on stream once. Umberto Eco. Umberto Eco wrote an essay. It's called Fascism. If you look up, maybe we'll cover it again on stream sometime. It was a while ago, where he listed the traits of fascism and how fascism operates. That would be Umberto Eco. The Mass Psychology of Fascism is another one. Stanley Payne is another writer, Payne. He has a bunch of books about fascism. You can just look up his name, find stuff from him. What else? There's others too. I've read so much about fascism. I'm having a mind blank here, but there are lots of other ones too. What's his name? The guy that wrote Bloodlet, Timothy Snyder. Look up Timothy Snyder. He wrote a book. He's written several books about fascism. There you go, in your groove. On Tyranny is a very good book by Timothy Snyder. All right. There's many more that I could recommend. There's some good starters. All right. So, okay. This guy, the last stage of fascism is entropy or radicalization. Entropy is where a fascist government is failing to is getting resistance to its rule, and it's failing to maintain full control, and it declines and collapses. That isn't a good thing, folks. Okay, it's not a bad thing. It's better than the other thing, but it's still not good because typically that means you end in a dictatorship anyway. It's just not a fascist dictatorship. The other option is radicalization, and that's what you saw in Nazi Germany, where they went full out, let's create concentration camps, start exterminating the Jews, and really form a completely totalitarian state and launch genocidal wars and things like that. Fascism needs to either constantly radicalize and find new enemies, or it fails, because fascism thrives on scapegoating. You always have to come up with a new enemy. Trans people, migrants, drug dealers, Venezuela, China, you can see what I mean? And so eventually, like, if you start running out of these people, you always need to come out with a new enemy. Fascism is inherently unstable. It typically destroys itself. It just does, okay? There was one historian who famously said that, like, if the Nazis had been successful, over time, it would have ended up with only Hitler being the last one alive. Because even if you kill everyone you don't like, you're going to find reason, you're going to need someone else to demonize, so you're going to start blaming each other for things until there's only the leader left. Okay. But so he thinks that we're in the final phase. That is possible. We can disagree on this. Some people here in chat are saying, well, he controls the Senate, the House, the courts, all this other stuff. He, for example, has had to withdraw National Guard troops from cities. And it's still a fascist regime. but there are certain things he still does not do, either through incompetence or because he has not yet fully gained control. We could debate this. So, but regardless, we could be in this last phase, and there are two ways that well, let's see what else he has to say. So it could go entropy or it could go radicalization.
If we stop putting up with it, then his entire project collapses into entropy. The whole thing starts to unravel
If
from
we
the top.
resist
People
enough.
turn on Trump, Trump starts distrusting his people, and pretty soon they realize that the only way to get out of this is to de-escalate tension with the American people. Paradoxically, the only way that we, the American people, can meet this moment is by escalate. We need to make it.
Remember what I've said, we need to escalate because right now is the time to do it, folks. The Trump administration needs to be taught what it cannot do. Right now, it thinks it can get away with anything. It needs to be taught a lesson. We need to spank that motherfucker. I'm sorry. We need to teach the Trump administration it does not have complete control. Okay?
Get socially, politically, economically impossible for the Trump administration to have any peace, ICE to have any peace. Our decision to escalate with this administration forces it to de-escalate with us. Because the more it escalates, the more radicalized it will become, the harsher will its crackdowns be, and the more unpopular it will become. And this is bad news for Trump because he's already a deeply unpopular president with an unpopular program. He hasn't consolidated power enough to be entering this stage. His fascist takeover is still incomplete. It has a long way to go. He's showing his hand too early, and it's time for us to call his bluff.
He is making okay, he actually agree with him. So he said Trump doesn't fully have power. I agree. And so if we're already in the fifth stage, that means there's still an opportunity to resist Trump, okay? So someone asked me, how do we resist? There are multiple ways. I did a stream yesterday about forming parallel government structures. We could perhaps do a national strike. That would be lovely. Mass protests. Now, protests are weak unless you have demands and people are willing to endanger their lives, literally, okay? The civil rights movement were massive protests, and they knew that they might have violence done, and they did it anyway. So we need people who are courageous. There are many ways we can resist, folks. There aren't, Matt Saigai, there are not parallel government structures of any significance yet in the United States. I'm sorry to say. So we need things like that. There are lots of other ways you can resist. Maybe we'll talk about it another time here soon. There are organizations already around that you could join that already have these things in place. But that's a very good question. I have a treat for you. Sabotage. Now, guys, you all know, I am not calling for breaking the law. I mean, what do you think I am? I would never do that. I'm just saying, now would be the time to begin resisting. Now, Meowzord says we need to choose poison now versus later. Yes. Yes, Meowzord. Guys, real resistance requires sacrifice. When Martin Luther King did his protests, okay, they knew that first of all, it was highly organized. They practiced for the protests beforehand, and then they knew that there'd be violence done to them. We have to be brave, and we have to understand, we have to be okay with putting ourselves at risk. And I know that a lot of people still aren't. But we either do that now or things get a lot worse. Anyway, okay. But we can talk about this more later. Okay. We can talk about this more. Yeah, I know, Sir Bartholomew. At some other point. All right. Anyway, so that is that stage. Now let's see here what's happening. Oh, look! Speak of the demon. Speak of the devil himself. All right. Thank you, Cristobal Davenport. Welcome, Cristobal Davenport. Thank you. That was done by one of our members here. Meowzord actually created that. All right, guys. I'm sorry. Let's hear what Trump is saying. Again, folks, don't worry. We won't watch this long. We won't watch this long. I know that this is traumatizing for everyone, and personally, I don't give a shit about what he has to say, except that, we'll see. Okay. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Time for some jestering, guys. I gotta stretch. Getting ready for it.
Well, it's a honor to be with among the biggest companies in the world.
Okay. Oh, okay. Remember we talked about that stage of fascism, which is the fourth one, where the corporations have completely melded with the government. And he's like, oh, we're here with the biggest corporations. Oh, good. That's not triggering at all.
Far, I would say, and we're doing tremendous things. Our country is
Oh my God, can you speak up?
doing very well. You saw the numbers that got released today, yesterday.
I'm sorry, guys. One last thing. Finn, if the middle terms become a bloodbath. So here's the thing. Guys, I also want to point something else out. Unless we get major reforms in this country, even if the Republicans lose the midterms and President Trump is no longer the president during the next presidential election in 3 years, we will go back to fascism eventually, just like we did with Biden. It is not enough for us to get rid of Trump. We need to change the system. We need major reforms. So even if it's an entropy and it ends up falling, we'd better take advantage of that time we have to make major reforms so that the next fascist isn't worse. Do you understand? I cannot emphasize that enough, and I keep emphasizing it, because if we don't solve the problems that created Trump, we're going to get another Trump, and he'll likely be one that is more competent than Trump was. All right?
It's got way, way, way back at levels that nobody's ever seen before, setting records. And the numbers coming into our country are unprecedented. And we're doing really well.
Like,
we had a situation 3 days ago with Venezuela.
Yeah, Finn, you know.
And we're getting along extremely well with the people of Venezuela, both the people and the people that are running Venezuela. I just want to thank our military. What they've done is incredible. That was considered unprecedented to go into.
Oh my God, do we? Okay. Oh God, guys, I might not be able to listen to this long. He's just doing the whole like glazing himself and glazing everyone, glazing the military, glazing the. Okay.
The military fort with
I got you, Finn.
thousands of soldiers, others, and to come in with 152 planes going every which way, and very rapid speeds and helicopters.
Okay, yeah, we get it. You did your little fascist takeover. We get it. Thank you. Thank you, Trump. Thank you. We don't need to hear it. Thank you.
Nobody's seen anything like it. I was told by the leaders of numerous countries, I won't go into which ones, but the biggest and the strongest. And
The biggest. Guys, if you noticed, I've said this before, but have we noticed how there's certain words that Trump likes using over and over again? And let's see what you think about this. Let's do a little psychological examination, shall we? The words that Trump likes using are tremendous, big, large, huge. What some might say that these are a sign of compensation. I am not. I am not saying that. I will let you think. I will let you decide why he might love the words large, huge, big, the biggest of all time, the greatest. But there might be a psychological reason for that I want you all to consider very deeply. Stormy Daniels might be able to explain it to you.
Today I'm delighted to welcome almost
Bigly.
a dozen of the biggest and most respected oil and gas executives in the world to the White House. It's an honor to be with them. We have many others that were not able to get in. I said
The biggest and most respected.
We have over 1,000 people. Everybody. I never knew your industry was that big. I never knew you
It
had
has
many
in your group.
people in your industry. But here we are. And in fact, if you look,
To Victoria, thank you for saying it. Thank you. Okay. Mira, Mira, that's true. Could he be describing Bill? That's very possible too. I didn't consider that. What is he doing?
Wow.
What? I'm sorry. What did I miss?
This is the door to the ballroom.
What the? What? I'm sorry. What?
And in fact, if you look, come to think of it.
Yes, we have the throbbiest oil, right, Louis? Like, I'm sorry, Loiso. Oh, so he's looking at the East Wing.
Wow. What a view. This is the door to the ballroom.
You hear the laughter? Oh my God, right, Christo Bald? Oh God, ha ha, you're so funny, Mr. Crib. Ha, please don't send us to El Salvador. Ha ha, please. Okay, I can't stand bootlickers. There's one big one right next to him.
I'd like to go back and take a look.
Seriously, Dolly Boy.
Foundation is moving. We're ahead of schedule in the ballroom and under budget. It's going to be, I don't think there'll be anything like it in the world, actually. I think it's been the best we went from. This
The biggest and the best. I don't know, Mira.
We've seen 100 here, maybe. If you're lucky. It'll be nice and tight.
Yeah, Finn.
And the ballroom will seat many. And it'll also take care of the inauguration with bulletproof glass, storm-proof seal.
Also, it's disturbing to me, yeah, huge overcompensation. It's disturbing to me how he keeps talking about the next inauguration as if he really does think he's going to be inaugurated, which is very possible. It seems like he keeps talking about we're going to have the greatest inauguration. Okay, I guess you really want to be the next president, and you might be at this rate. AP, can we get a feed of the mic on the desk, not the mic in the back corner? I know, right? Jesus. Okay. Yeah, I know. I don't know why they don't have that feed there. AB, blah, blah, blah. He had to stick a bit of Shakespeare in, though. Something from King Lear may have been more apt. That's true. Mithro, oh my God, you're so right. Mithro, not only would that be apt to quote King Lear, there's also a jester in the room. So that would be very perfect to do King Lear. We got the doddering old fool, and we got the jester.
Everything else, unfortunately, that today you need. So we're going to discuss.
Probably knows about it, Loiso, but might not.
Rapidly rebuild Venezuela's dilapidated oil industry and bring millions of barrels of oil production.
Give me a second.
The United States, the people of Venezuela, and the entire world. And yesterday.
Do we think that what we're doing in Venezuela is going to benefit the entire world, folks? Just curious. Here we go. This is a better one.
$30 million. Do you hear that, Peter? Oil was given to us by Venezuela. That's a lot of oil.
That's a lot of oil. That's a lot of oil.
It's on its way to the United States.
This feed is going to be better. We're going to be able to hear it better.
Big beneficiaries because we're
there we go.
Be extracting,
maybe
numbers of, in terms of oil, like few people have ever seen.
Nope, I'm sorry. That's actually worse. I take it back. I'm trying to find a better one because I don't know why they're so bad at their mic up here. The AP is.
I like it better than my first group. But we had a great, despite that, we had a great first group. We had some great people there too. We had a great first group.
Doug.
The greatest economy in the history of our country in the first.
Okay, sorry.
$4, $5.
Okay, talking about the price of gasoline, blah blah blah.
Decades ago, the United States built
me too, James Conkey, me too.
Tremendous expense with American skill, technology, know-how, and dollars. But those assets were stolen from us, and we had presidents who did nothing about it. This president is much different than your other presidents.
Then Jester, let's fight to the death for the title.
Some of the people in this room were a little bit younger when that happened, but not that much younger.
Oh my God, can we? I might get out of this here in a second, folks. I just wanted to see if there's any. Yeah, we do.
The plan is for them to spend.
Exactly. Oh, so true.
Giant oil companies will be spending at least $100 billion of their money, not the government.
Oh, I'm bored. I'm bored as a jester.
But they need government.
It's like the comedy is gone when you have to keep making the same jokes over and over again because he doesn't get any new material.
So they get their money back and make a tremendous return. The plan is for them to spend at least $100 million to rebuild the capacity and the infrastructure necessary.
It's not like
Venezuela has also agreed that the United States will immediately begin refining and selling. So you're not a big R&D person, are you? Say, what the hell is going on with Venezuela? He stuck it out. I don't know if you made money or not, but you stuck.
And it's going to lead to the decline, the further decline of drug overdose deaths in the United States of America. And an amazing thing, and I'm happy to be here to talk about how we can make it an even bigger and better operation for the American people. Thank you, sir.
Okay, we're done. I'm sorry, guys. I can't do it. I just can't do it. I'm really sorry. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I cannot do it. I can't do it. I hope all of you don't mind. I just don't feel this is very valuable. I just don't feel it's very valuable. It's a nothing burger. It's a nothing burger. It's just okay, you know what? We're just not going to do that. We're going to do that. Let's get on to some more significant shit, shall we? I can't. Yeah, what is the substance? It's not substantive at all. I'm done with it. I'm done. We're done. Okay, we're done with that. Okay. So let's see here, folks. We have some other things we could react to now. Yeah, this was super cringe. So let's go on here. Let's watch something else. Okay. Let's find something else to react to while we're doing this. By the way, is there any news out there I've missed while I've been streaming? Because I know seems like every moment there's something new and horrifying happening. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let's watch this. Thank you, Malzor. You know what? There's some other videos I'll also watch. Speaking of feminism, since we were just talking about feminism, yes, Victoria, please send a palate cleanser. And while you're doing that, Victoria, I will. Yeah, normally people you get pay money to watch a circle jerk completely, right? And I'm not getting money, so I'm not doing a circle jerk. Okay. Anyway, as in we're not watching this. Okay. If that made sense. Okay, so let's this is from Meowsword. There's other videos I could react to, but this one is a short one, and Victoria will send us a palate cleanser. Thank you, Victoria. Here is I don't know, who is this? This is far right-wing pastor. Oh, good, guys, you know how I love pastors. You know, pastors are my favorite. You know that. Says feminism is okay, you know what? Okay, let's hear it. Everyone ready for this? Brace yourselves. Brace yourselves.
What is feminism and why is it killing America? At its core, feminism is a form of transgenderism.
So, no. Do I need to follow up on that for anyone? We all know that feminism is not a form of transgenderism, right? Okay. Let's no, this is not a palate cleanser in your groove. Toya sent a palate cleanser, which we're going to watch after this, to be clear. All right?
It's a beautiful day.
Okay. So let's continue.
Where women reject their femininity to adopt the characteristics of men. Instead of...
Oh, is that so? I did not know that that's... You know what? I need to start this over. Okay.
What is feminism and why is it killing America? At its core, feminism is a form of transgenderism, where women reject their femininity to adopt the characteristics of men. Instead of...
I don't know what that means. What does it mean to have a characteristic of a man? Do you mean like... Okay. We'll see what else they say.
They lead instead of a quiet and gentle spirit.
Oh, good. Okay, there it is. There it is. So having a characteristic of a man is where you lead instead of having a quiet and gentle characteristic. Oh, great. That is fascinating. Oh, I feel so much more informed after watching this. Don't you know, women, that you got to just be quiet and sit there? Okay, you just got to be quiet and, let the men lead. I know for most of you that might sound like a 19th century belief, 19th, 18th century belief there. But apparently that's coming back. It's coming back in style. What can I say? Let's just assume that women should be quiet and just sit there. Because leadership is a masculine trait, apparently. Apparently leadership is a masculine trait.
They're loud and assertive. Instead of raising children and keeping the home, they chase careers and the accolades of the world. This perversion...
Oh my God! Oh, my pearls! My pearls! Women are chasing careers and they want accolades? Oh my God! I can't stand it.
breeds a fractured society where families crumble, birth rates plummet, and communities unravel into dog park-ridden childless voids.
Dog park, that sounds lovely. Oh my God. I love that idea of dog park ridden worlds. Please, let's have dog park ridden worlds. Okay, that sounds great.
But feminism doesn't just affect women. Men whose authority and duties are subverted grow weak.
Guys, okay, I'm sorry. I want to be clear, folks. I had a very close friend of mine who was a straight man who ended up dying because of deep depression and things like that. I want to point out that we do know though that, of course, this does not represent all men. And one of the things that bothers me about this is that these people are making all men look like shit. And I know there's a ton of men in this chat that do not believe these things at all. So for the men out there, we need to get more pissed about these assholes, like making us all look like shit and trying to represent us. Okay. Okay. Saying, you know, saying that women are subverting men's authority. They're human beings. We all have equal authority, right? We all, okay.
And aimless. They turn to pornography and to video games. They fear marriage because they fear the feminist divorce courts. They fear career because they fear the Karens of the HR department. Women, on the other hand, end up exhausted and alone. They suck down birth control pills and they...
You know who's also really lonely in this country? Men. And you know why a lot of men are lonely? Is because they listen to red pill crap and then they don't know how to interact with people. So again, guys, I know I'm approaching this. I approach this from a strange perspective. Bear with me. I was a high school teacher and I saw a whole generation of young men watching Andrew Tate and all this other nonsense. So I talk a lot about men because I have found that is a good approach to changing the mind of young men. Okay. I'm going to go back here a little bit. I missed this part.
And end up exhausted and alone. They suck down birth control pills and they abort their babies. And as a result, immigration skyrockets.
Oh my God, they suck down birth. This is disgusting. This is really gross. They suck down birth control, women do? What do you mean? Yeah, you know what? Hey, good for them. Good for women. You please suck down as much birth control as you want. It's your body. You can do whatever you want, okay? I don't give a fuck. I really don't give a fuck. And, you know, I'd much rather people be able to choose, be able to plan their families than, you know, not, okay?
Replace the dwindling population and the nation.
The dwindling population, that's a Nazi talking point. I honestly don't give a shit if our population dwindles a bit. I just don't give a shit.
Weakens under the weight of its own disorder. And here's the bitter truth.
Jester, thank you. Jester, it's the quality of having bears chosen over you. He said, a gay man fully recognizing the guillotine. Jester, I love it.
Nobody is happier.
There you go, Alyssa.
It leaves everyone miserable, confused, depressed, and angry. In fact, studies show that female happiness has consistently declined.
Oh God, women out there, he cares about you. Can't you tell? Can't you guys tell that this guy cares about you deeply? He's really upset that so many women are lonely and sad. Oh, what a kind guy.
Since the 1970s.
Of course not.
Antidepressants have soared among career women, and the fertility...
It's also soared amongst men.
Fertility clock leaves them terrified. But feminism isn't just for liberals and lesbians. It's also infiltrated conservative and Christian circles. Republicans applaud women governors and political pundits. They encourage women...
Wait, he doesn't want us even applauding women governors who do things that the right wing agrees with? So he doesn't even want the right wing to okay. Wow. How much you want to bet that this guy, if you talk to him about Islam, he'll probably scream to you about, he'll probably be like, Islam is so misogynist. You know, he probably will do that. But, you know, wouldn't, of course, anyway, you know what? You see what I'm saying, right?
And preachers and female police officers and soldiers. We even have dads enrolling their daughters into MMA and Brazilian jiu-jitsu tournaments. All of this is foreign to both the scriptures and to the...
Oh, the scriptures. You know, I'm very glad with things that are foreign to the scriptures. Please, I much prefer things foreign to the scriptures, because in the quote-unquote scriptures, God commands the Israelites to commit genocide several times. He literally says, kill the Canaanites to the last man, woman, and child. The scriptures also talk about ways to do slavery in a moral way. The scriptures say that women, when they're on their period and they're in public, need to go around yelling, I'm unclean, I'm unclean. In the Ten Commandments, women are lumped together with chattel, like livestock, all right? You shall not covet your neighbor's wife. You shall not covet your neighbor's cow. You shall not covet your neighbor's donkeys, okay? I am very happy about things foreign to the scriptures. I got to tell you, just a little side note there. So, yeah, you know what? Okay, maybe feminism is foreign to the scriptures. I'm all for that. Good.
History of women. Ultimately, feminism is a disease that kills cultures and it kills nations. And we cannot recover America without recovering the glory of femininity, marriage, children.
The glory of femininity! Oh my God, calm down, dude.
And the home. It's going to require godly women and men, but with Christ, all things are possible.
Yeah, I'm sure. I remember, guys, I have read the Bible at least 12 times. I'm not joking, because I went to a Catholic high school. I know the Bible very well. And I got to tell you, I don't remember Jesus talking much about women, nor do I remember Jesus saying, women are, by the way, by the way, and thou shalt be cruel to women, and thou shalt treat them as second-class citizens, and thou shalt do this, and thou shalt do that. I don't remember that part. Now, I will say, the Old Testament and some stuff in the New Testament is pretty misogynistic, but it is funny that he talks about Jesus there. I feel like, even though I'm an atheist, I feel like that wasn't exactly the point that Jesus was making. Anyway, moving on. Okay, moving on. We can fight through. Okay. So anyway, thank you for that. I don't know who I'm thanking. Thank you, Malzor. Let's look at what Victoria sent. Victoria sent a is that true? Trump failed? Never mind. Okay. I did not remember that part. I am not surprised. Okay. Yeah, probably Jesus wasn't interested in women. I suspect Jesus was a game. Anyway.
And I'm here.
So thank you, Victoria. So folks, as we're listening, we watch very dark and unpleasant stuff. Dark, exactly, Malzor, I know. Thank you, Doug. We'll watch that. This is sent by Victoria. We often do palate cleansers on this show because, guys, Winter Linde, welcome. Because we need some palate cleansers to help us mentally cope with the horrors of the world. And after watching that lunatic, let's watch a palate cleanser. Thank you, Victoria. Victoria sent this to me. I do not vouch for it. So if it's not funny, we all can blame Victoria, which is always fun to do. So let's watch.
It's a beautiful day, and I'm here on the Halifax Boardwalk to take care of some foreigners. And that boat's full of them. I'm Trent McClellan, nice agent.
This is a Canadian. Okay, wait, I'm sorry. The name of this is Nice. Be more like Canada. Okay.
You're gonna need to see your phones. Let's see what's in them. Let's go.
All right.
Let's go. Unlock your phone there for me, please.
Looks
Thanks,
like
sir.
every other phone.
Let's go.
Sure.
Let's go, sir.
Look at that.
Oh my God!
That's my grandbaby.
That's your grandbaby. How
Yes.
old? Okay, now we're doing a selfie. All right, okay.
You want to see my license?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Probably going to be a fishing license. Carl, stand by. Okay, can I just see this for a second? Who needs this many cards, sir? You got a Blockbuster card?
Wait, guys, he's not shooting the guy in the face. Is this real? Is this AI generated? I'm an American. This has to be AI, right? I've never seen someone. Okay. I mean, I know this isn't an actual cop, right? I don't think so, because it says nice, but like, I think this has to be AI.
In here, what do you got in here? Here, go this way. We got the buses here. We got a big day lined up for you. Probably go to Peggy's Cove, maybe a lobster boil. So let's go. Where are you guys visiting from?
Atlanta.
Virginia.
Pennsylvania. Montana.
30 minutes from D.C.
What's DC stand for?
Washington.
This man thinks DC stands for Washington. Yeah, that's a nice backpack, pal. That is really nice. Super nice. Do you have any narcotics on you? Any kind of drugs?
Let me see. No.
If you need some. You just go
This is
down right
funny.
here. There's a great cannabis store down here. Got some really sweet, strong stuff. That's what I'm on right now.
Yeah!
I know you're on something.
I knew you're on something. I love it. Canadian nice. Okay, it's so true. Canadians are so nice. Now, folks, I will say, I got to tell you, with all the love to the Canadians out there, I do wonder how this police officer would act if these were Native peoples. I do wonder how he would act if these were First Nations peoples, or if there was a mother of a First Nations woman who just went missing, coming to them and asking them to help her find her child. I suspect this wouldn't be as friendly. Now, right, Sir Bartholomew. Now, obviously, this is a joke. This isn't a real cop. But if we, I do want to point that out. We should not totally think that the Canadian authorities are friendly people. But still, I will say better than the U.S. though.
First thing you got to say is, I love the Toronto Blue Jays. Say it. So you are officially an honorary Canadian. Let's get your passport photo. Here we go.
I know, Ninjester.
No smiling in the photo. You can't smile in a passport photo. We got you a certified nice American.
Yep, exactly, Sir Bartholomew. They are notorious for covering up the murder and disappearance of First Nations children and people generally. Okay, I'm sorry. This is supposed to be a fun one. I apologize.
I mean, if you have any difficulty here on the boardwalk, you simply show them that card and you're all taken care of. All right, let's get your hands where I can see them, sir. Let's go. Here's some candy.
Thank you, sir.
There you go, some candy. Candy always makes the day a little bit nicer. Redeem this coupon for one nice hug from a nice agent. Bring it in, bud. Bring it in.
Thank you.
Welcome to Canada. Nice.
Yeah.
Isn't that
No,
nice?
sir, with all
Would
due,
you
I
live in
get you.
Canada full time, do you think?
That's my goal.
We got one. Yeah. He just admitted to it. All right, well, let's all go for a beaver tail together. Go.
Okay.
You're going to love it. Up here in Canada, we know ice is always cold, but nice.
Oh, bye-bye,
never gets
SoCal.
old. I'm Trent McClellan, nice agent, teaching foreigners a lesson that there's still nice people in the world. It's a beautiful.
Oh, that's cute. Canada is known for being super friendly. Yep, Big Braden and I know Canada's number 2 in the number of police killings. Anyway, but regardless, this is cute. Canadians are stereotypically renowned for being really nice and like friendly, and being like, "Hey, how you doing, and things like that. Yeah, I hope no one gets shot today, right? I'm sorry, I ruined it. I ruined the palate cleanser. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to ruin the palate cleanser. Please forgive me, folks. Please forgive me. Dolly Boy, yeah, I'd probably say Scotland is has a bit to answer you when it comes to Canada and their treatment. A lot of people of Scottish ancestry and power. No, well, but I see what you're saying, Dolly, but like I wouldn't blame Scotland for that. I would blame those people, right? Anyway, well, I see what you're saying. Okay, they would apologize for looking at you the wrong way. They totally would. You spent a tough time here. You would find out. Yeah, exactly, Big Brain. But I'm so sorry. I'm being an asshole. I know it's a joke, but I don't find it funny because of what we are going through here. I mean, it's a cutie, but my humor is a bit. I get it, Finn. I get it. I get you. Okay, that's why I'm kind of having trouble with the palate cleanser. Today, okay, don't blame the women, blame the jester. That's fair, Victoria. Okay, I know. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I didn't. Okay, you know what? No one's happy. I'm sorry. I did not mean to make everyone deeply unhappy. I did not mean to make everyone deeply unhappy with that. Okay, let's go here. Let's go. So someone else sent this to me. Who sent you, Doug? You sent something. You said that I could watch. What'd you send me, Doug? You sent another pastor? Oh my God, Meowser, that looks lovely. Did I miss that, Doug, that you said you sent another pastor for us to watch? Yes. Okay. Which pastor? Is it in Reacts? I'll take a look in Reacts here. Okay. Reactions. He starts speaking around the 1 minute mark. Okay, we'll do this one.
A local.
Around the 1 minute mark. Okay, we'll go there. Thank you, Doug, for all the. Okay, so this is a pastor who apparently was detained by ICE. Speaking of pastors, all right. So let's watch this real fast.
Hispanic, and so I approached her, and we were at that point chanting, "We are not afraid. We are not afraid. Go out of our state. We are not afraid."
Shit.
And I said to this ICE agent, "Take me. Stop harassing her. Take me." The agent came, got in my face, pointed a gun at me, and said, "Are you afraid now?" To which I said, "I am not afraid." The next thing I knew, they were putting handcuffs on me, and they put me in the back of an SUV. They came back 3 times, and they asked me if I was afraid yet. To which I replied, "Hell no, I'm not afraid of you, and I'm never going to be afraid of you." The 3rd time when they came back, they asked for my identification. They asked for my cell phone. I asked them if I was under arrest.
Oh my God. Oh my God. He's one of us. Hey, LGBTQ is out here. He's one of us. Look at this. Come on, guys. Look at the rainbow. Look at these rainbow flag throws in the background. Oh my goodness. I love this guy already. Look at it. Look at it. Okay.
They didn't answer. And then they said to me,
Yeah.
"Well, you're white. You won't be any fun anyway. You can get out of the car."
It did, Doug. Oh, that's great. Also, look at that gay expression on his face. I'm sorry, you guys. I know I don't want. You know, I'm not trying to be stereotypical, but come on, I do that face all the time. Anyway, so apparently they literally said to him that you're not white. I mean, you're white. Okay, good.
I was astounded to experience and see such blatant racism and the effects that this is having on our community.
Aw.
But let me tell you the other thing that I was amazed by
Matt Saiga, how dare
was
you?
the number of different kinds of persons that were showing up at that rally to support immigrants and to be able to say, no, we are going to support our immigrant siblings because this is what we do. And so I was grateful to be there and grateful to stand in solidarity with anyone who is marginalized within our society and will continue to advocate for the rights of my immigrant siblings here in Minneapolis and around the world.
That is a shocking
Big brain, I get it.
thing for you to say he said to you.
It does,
was
Finn.
there any...
Guys, ICE is a terrorist organization. Let's just be clear. Their whole point is to frighten people into obedience. I mean, the whole American government at this point is kind of a terrorist organization, just saying.
other agent around? Did anybody look at him askance? Was there any reaction?
There were two other agents, and I don't know what they were saying. I was so shocked. There were two other persons in the car with me that they released, and I don't know what they were doing to them, but I know that their experiences were the same. It was
That's horrific.
definitely intimidation at its finest. And they were pepper spraying people yesterday as well and pushing people to the ground. And we were non-violently protesting. We were simply
Well, that's where you're
supporting
wrong. You're a domestic terrorist, obviously. Clearly, this guy is a domestic terrorist. Can't you tell? Look, he even has a sign in the background that says a child of God. Oh, my God, what a domestic terrorist. Yeah, guys, so what he said, folks, is that they said to him, you're white, you won't be any fun. These people are sadists. They're enjoying abusing people of color. They're monsters.
Or immigrant siblings and our neighbors that are being attacked by these ICE agents.
Was there any talk about
in your
the
groove.
woman who was shot? I mean, when the ICE agent said, "Are you afraid yet?" What did you understand him to be implying? What was he saying to you? Why would you be afraid? What was he talking about?
So the shooting had already happened, and at that point, it was like a wave of outrage coming from the protesters and the observers.
Yeah.
So it was that energy coming from that that reality of the shooting. We heard that somebody had been shot and killed. Seeing this immigrant woman being harassed, and I don't know what happened to me.
You did,
In my
Mayflower
world, I
Kid?
say God empowered me to speak up for somebody at that moment.
Yeah,
and gave
Doug.
me the strength to be able to do so. But there was no talk from the ICE agents of anything but pushing people around and acting out of power and control.
Yeah, because they get off on it. Like, we saw those two guys kind of celebrating, right? And remember, I showed you that video yesterday of that ICE agent with an SS symbol on his... I've seen so many videos of ICE agents who seem to literally take glee in it, okay? I would like to make the motion to the group that you need jaunty eyebrows for your makeup. Do I have a second? Rachel, is there a second in the chat for me to add jaunty colors to my eyebrows? Do we have a second in the chat? I will gladly add the jaunty colors. Rachel, thank you. Thank you very much for your donation there, £5, excuse me. Anyway, do we have a second jaunty eyebrow color? Have a second to that, as it is requested. Anyway, so a second. Thank you, Alyssa. Seconded. We shall add a jaunty eyebrow color. Now, this gentleman, okay, excellent. We'll do a jaunty eyebrow color. Let's add, you know what? We'll add a blue. We'll add a cute, a dark blue. That's kind of a green. I guess it's kind of a blue-green. So, okay. I get kind of annoyed, folks, when I hear people saying that people are only joining ICE for the money. And there is part of that that's true, right? I think a lot of people need a job and they're offering a lot of money. And but I honestly think a lot of people are joining ICE because they're sadists and they enjoy it. They enjoy knowing what they're going to be able to do to people. It gives them a permission structure. Oh my God, I gave myself a unibrow. Ah, no, God damn it. So I think it is more than just people want to make money. I think there's also, oh my God, look at that. Ugh, good God. That's a horrific unibrow. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you. I have officially ruined my face. All right, good, good, good. Great. Love that. Love that unibrow. Of course, Rachel, okay. So that is Rachel, I might actually start doing this from now on. Look, you can even see my eyebrows better, like, okay, very good. Jesus. Okay. All right. So I really believe that. I think a lot of it, how dare you, Toya. I really do think a lot of people that are joining ICE are in it for that reason. And if you look at, thank you, Matt Sai guy. You would know, wouldn't you? So a lot of police officers, for example, in the police force, a large percentage of police officers, like a disproportionate percentage of police officers, are accused of domestic abuse. I am not joking. Look it up. A disproportionate number of police officers compared to the general population are later convicted of abuse. Okay. Does it, Dolly Boy? Okay. So anyway, of domestic abuse and attacking a spouse. There is a debate amongst sociologists about which comes first. Do you become a police officer because you already have those inclinations and you want, and the policing profession draws you to that? I mean, you're drawn to the policing profession because you have those violent inclinations, or does being a police officer create those inclinations? It is debated, but I am of the opinion that it's both. So I would say that it's the same thing for ICE. Probably some amount of the people that join ICE are going into ICE because they already have that desire to engage in those violent actions. And then some of them go in it and are basically, what's the term, socialized into being those things. Okay. So let's not always say that people are going into it for money. Let's also remember that some people go into it because they like it. And I really believe that. So, okay. And I've seen a lot of videos that verify that. Now, that's anecdotal. I would need to see a study. But there you guys go. Okay. He's not done yet. He's almost done.
Complete intimidation. And the crowd
yeah, Mayflower Kid
was outraged and got louder and louder and louder.
Reverend Callahan, thank you for joining us. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Okay, that was a good interview. That was very good. Thank you, whoever sent that. I think it was, who was it that sent it? Someone sent it. All right, you guys. So, no, it was Doug. Thank you, Doug. So, guys, what do we got here? I'm getting tired. I'm getting very tired. I don't know why. I'm suddenly hit with an overwhelming sense of exhaustion. Let me quickly, I want to see, we have enough to play a game. So let's play a game. Well, here, we will in a second. Need to check the stream real fast. I actually kind of like this. I kind of like this eyebrow now. I think Rachel is onto something. I think Rachel is onto something. Yeah. Okay, I'm just trying to get to my stream so I can actually see how many people we got here. If it's a good time for us to go over to a game. All right, you guys. So, oh my, we actually got very close to getting enough money to do an After Dark stream. Dear God, we're very close to it. Okay, that's shocking. I was not expecting that I would have made that much money. I think, what did I say? I said, what, $60? Interesting. We're at 40. Okay, regardless. So let's play a game now, folks. I think we need to take a time. We're $20 away, Doug, but I rarely get above $40, and I got $47 so far, which is not bad. And that's not including donations over on, there you go. Actually, that's not including donations over on Twitch. Let's take a look at Twitch. What the hell was that? Did someone just send something, didn't they? Oh my God, thank you. Who was that? Thank you, Sir Bartholomew, really. Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a look over on Twitch. I think we may have made enough now. How do I don't even know how to see it over on Twitch. I'm pretty sure we're very close. Let's just put it that way. We're very close. I think maybe, well, okay. let's say this. If we get, I don't know, $5 more, we'll do it. Let's just say $5 more. Okay, if we get $5 more, we'll do a Jester After Dark. Oh, dear God. People, slow down. I'm having trouble watching. Thank you, Sir Bartholomew, okay? Well, okay, we're so close. They're horse for the boot, okay? Yes. All right, so guys, they're a horse for the boot. So let's just say if we do, if we get $4 more now, we'll do it. Okay, there's too much going on. What the hell? Someone just did something else. I don't know. Okay, so let's now play a game, guys. Let's finish up with a game. I am so tired all of a sudden. I don't know why. It's like it hit me. Maybe it's my ADHD medication wearing off. Who knows? So, which game should we play? We have options. We have options. We could play GeoGuessr. We could play the food game. We could play Time Guesser, where we have to guess the time period and the location. And we could play Scribble, where you all have to draw something for us to guess what you're drawing. When did I add blue? I have a treat for you a few moments ago, by request, okay? By request of someone in the chat. So I like playing with my eyebrows now. Anyone have a preference? Time Guesser? Okay, the first one, I see one person say Time Guesser. Let's try Time Guesser first. You said GeoGuessr? Okay, let's do this. Mayflower Kid, because I have very bad ADHD. Let's put it that way. Let's see. Okay, so Time Guesser. Now, all right. Let's try Time Guesser because not a lot of you haven't seen Time Guesser. So this is how this is going to work. Time Guesser shows you a historical image. You have to guess where it is and what year it's from. Okay. So let's try Time Guesser. Excuse me. I'm just dying. Don't worry. Let's play Time Guesser. Yes, and Louise also wanted Time Guesser yesterday, so let's play it so that everyone is happy, because I know that people get very angry with me. We'll do a time limit here. Let's do a 5-minute time limit. Play. Everyone ready? Okay. Ooh. You're leaving, Ninjester? Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Ninjester. This looks Russian to me. So this might be Russia. Thank you so much. Who sent that? Douglas. Doug. Someone sent something to me. What is that? Doug someone? Thank you. Okay. Well, folks, we're officially doing an After Dark stream. Douglas Ragsdale. Excellent. So, guys, thank you, Douglas Ragsdale. Here's to happy early birthday. Thank you, Douglas Ragsdale. Really. Thank you. Are you someone who's in here often, Douglas? I've seen you before. So, yes, thank you very much for the early birthday present. Thank you. We'll be doing the After Dark stream, folks. So that means that later, between 6:30 and 7:30, I will come on again and we'll do an After Dark stream. Okay, it'll only be on Twitch, but that'll be that. So I think this is the 1950s. 1950. Someone said 1950. I'd be willing to say 1950. 1950, Soviet Union, probably. I'm going to say Moscow because that's the easiest one to do. Wonder if Doug might be Doug. Yeah, it said Douglas. Is that the same one? Oh, it is Douglas. Okay, thank you, Doug. Why can't we see the pic? You can't see the pic? It's right there. Woo, it's right here. Okay, can you guys see the pic on the screen here? USSR 1950s. I agree. Let's try that. Oh, someone else just sent something? Elevator lady's back. Hi, elevator lady. Glad to see you here. Thank you for subscribing again. All right, let's try Moscow. Moscow 1950. Make a guess. Oh, well, we were off by 11 years, but it was in Moscow. We were only 4 kilometers from the location. Okay, only 4. Thank you. You can't see the pic. Only 4 kilometers from the location. So that wasn't bad. It was the 60s. But hey, in our defense, with the black and white, it can be kind of hard to tell. Okay, next round. Here we have, oh my goodness. Oh my God, I know where this is. I'm having a mind blank though. Where is this? Someone tell me. This looks familiar to me. This building? Shit. This building looks so goddamn familiar to me. Does anyone know? Yeah, we did really well there. Big Braden, how dare you? Yeah, we did really well there, guys. DC? You think is this DC? This doesn't look like DC. That's not the Capitol building, is it? No, it's not. That's not the Capitol building. Where is this? This looks so familiar to me. This looks like the UK almost. Oh my God, look at those short skirts. Dear Lord. Good for those ladies. I want to wear a short skirt. This looks like the 60s though, doesn't it? You think DC, Philadelphia? Is it DC? Oh, wow. Okay. I'll believe you. Now, folks, you're going to get me all. Don't forget, if you're wrong, I'm going to yell at all of you. It might be Mira. And if all of you are wrong, I'm going to get very angry and irate. Okay? Very angry and irate. So I've had 2 people now say DC. And if this is, in fact, not DC, oh, God help you all. God help you all. Okay, okay, let's see here. This is not DC. You know why? Look at these license plates. Okay, okay. We think London, maybe? All right. London, Prague. Oh, I don't know. I am like completely unsure of this one. But like, doesn't this lady look like Margaret Thatcher? That's why I think it's London, because she's not actually Margaret Thatcher, but my internal bias is like, oh, it's Maggie Thatcher. Maybe it's London. Okay, you think Berlin? Paul's can't remember the name of it. This is Paul's Cathedral? What? Okay, you know what? I'm going to try London. I don't care. I don't care what all of you say. I'm going to go with what people said originally. We're going to try London. Because to me, it looks Londonish. We're going to try 1960 in London. Well, okay. Admittedly, I am not that angry. I am not that angry. I am trying to not be that angry. I'm getting angry. I'm definitely angry. But I won't express that anger because we weren't that far off. Okay? That was actually Belfast. Northern Ireland, which I can understand why I thought it was London, given the. Let's not talk about this situation. I mean, I don't want to get involved in the troubles. The point here being is that this is clearly Northern Ireland, so it is the UK, Belfast. Anyway, moving on. Right, this is Belfast. Am I wrong? Yeah, I know it's definitely not Derry. Okay. So anyway, all right. Well, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. We'll just go to the next round. It was 1971, so we were off by 10 years. Okay, here we go. Oh, wow. This is an old one. This is a very old one. This is, I think, the early 19th century, probably the I'm thinking 1914, maybe 1914. I'd say probably 1914. 1914, we have the Sphinx, so it's Egypt, obviously. Sphinx, which of course is down here, right? Where is it? Where is it? It's around here. Wait a minute. Where's Giza, folks? There it is. Giza. There it is. Great Pyramid of Giza. So we will put it right here, right there. And because you can see the Great Pyramid in the background. You think it's the teens? World War I, right? You guys? Hopefully they'll eyebrow in chat because they'll treat this. I know, Big Braid. And that's why I'm like, I don't want to get involved in it. Yeah, I think 1914. You say no, Winter Linde? Yeah, so much colonialism, it's confusing. But look, guys, isn't this like the classic image? All these white men on horses with what appear to be Egyptian handlers serving them in a really gross way. You think 1895. You know what, Mira? Mira, I have not gone for one of your guesses. I will go for 1895. I'll do that. 1895. And Mira, if you're wrong though, Mira, oh, they don't have, it has to be 1900 or longer. I'm sorry. Okay, so let's try 1914. I'm going to try 1914. Make a guess. Oh, it was 1907. Okay. But we were only 500 meters off, guys. We were only 500 meters off. All right, but we were 7 years off, but that's not that bad. Okay, so that's a good round. We did great that time. I should have gone with Mira, though, because that would have been closer. Okay, here, oh, good Lord, this is not good. No, no, no. This looks like a massive earthquake. This might be Chile, because there was a massive earthquake in Chile. Peradero, I think it's probably Chile. Now, I don't, yeah, look at this. Look at this. This guy is wearing a, I forget what those are called. I'm having a mind blank here, but I think this is Chile. Now, I don't know where in Chile it would be, though, or what year that was. Do we know do we know what year that was? Anyone know? I think this is probably Lima, Chile. Or sorry, not Lima, Santiago. So I'm guessing it's Santiago de Chile. And I don't know the year, though. Does anyone know the year, so I don't cheat? Anyone know the year off the top of their head that great air earthquake took place? Okay, this is giving 1940s, 50s, 1930s, 1920s, 1920s, 1920s. These outfits remind me of like the 40s, maybe 1960s. I know that's a big jump. Okay, I have a treat. I'm going to go with you. It says 1960. Let's try. But like their outfits don't look like 1960s, do they? Like, okay, I'm going to try 1960. If you're all wrong, though, God help you. Make a guess. So I just want to make a few questions. I have a few questions here for the audience here. Who allowed me to choose Chile? Who made that mistake? I did not get any pushback from any of you. This is all of your faults. This is all of your faults. Clearly, we're a team, okay? We are a team, and I didn't get any help, all right? None. And this is what happens. This is what happens when we don't work as a collective, okay? This is what happens. I blame all of you. This was clearly Colombia, and no one noticed it was Colombia. Okay. It's Colombia, folks. I have a treat for you. I don't need your excuses, okay? Mayflower Kid, I don't need you, okay? I don't need your excuses. I have a treat for you, okay? I need results. I need results, okay? And I want to point out, too, this was 1948, all right? 1948. Okay, you know what? I forgive all of you. I forgive all of you, all right? I need to be more reliant. Okay, moving on. We're going on. That was all your fault, by the way. I hope we all know that. I hope we've established that me making my decision was all your fault, really. Was it Colombia or was it Bolivia? I didn't really look close at the map. Okay, here we go. This looks like, God, there's no one here. No one is yelling at me for yelling at you. Wow, this is nice. This is a change for once. I'm kind of liking this. This is Lebanon, 1950s, you think? I'm trying to see. What is this flag, guys? Honestly, I don't know what this flag is. Thank you, Mayflower Kid. At least you yelled at me. Thank you. He blames us like a right-wing MAGA. It's not as funny if I just do it and then no one yells at me because then I feel bad about it. Okay, just kidding. All right. So you think Lebanon? Because I don't know what this flag is. Does anyone know? I literally don't know. We can try. Go back to the officers. Yeah, that's fair. Dolly Boy is just numb to me yelling at them. Okay, let's look at these officers' hats. See, This is not helping me much. Huh. Well, this looks like the 1910s at least, right? So I'm going to do what I initially saw. Let's do Lebanon. Exactly, Mayflower Kid. Okay. All right, let's try Lebanon because that's the first one I saw. It could be wrong, though. We'll try Lebanon. I don't know, though. I don't know for sure. Lebanon, 19... I don't know. Let's do 1905. That sounds good. Okay, make a guess. Oh, okay. Oh, you know, okay. Okay, that's not bad. We were 30 years off, so was a very big mistake on my part. But this was Jordan, and it was the Arab revolt in Jordan, okay? So we were off a little bit. No, unfortunately, it was Jordan during the Arab revolt. So we were off by, well, we got 0 points for the year, but we weren't that far away when it came to other thing else, okay? That's not bad. That's not bad. Let's go to the next one. Oh, okay, guys, this was very bad. We did very poorly on this. We did very poorly. We almost got only half the score that was possible. Okay, only got about half the score that was possible. Shame. 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 Okay. Shame. Okay, fair. I have a treat for you. Fine. You were closer to being right. Fine. All right, so that's Time Guesser. And you know what? Let's do one more game. Let's do one more game. Let's do GeoGuessr just once. We'll play GeoGuessr now. Mithril, that is not an excuse, Mithril. That is not an excuse. Okay, let's play GeoGuessr since I'm getting a lot of pushback. Let's do GeoGuessr because you know I'm a crowd pleaser, folks. You know I'm a crowd pleaser. Let's try GeoGuessr. So, ooh, this looks cute. Where is this? Is this India? Man, what is this? Is this India? We got, I don't know. This could be India. Well, it's very dark, though. I don't know what that's about. Could be India. I don't know. Oh, look at the puppy. Aw, the little puppy. Do we think India here, folks? What do we think? We think India? An apple orchard? It's your backyard, Mayflower Kid? Why do I not think that? Oh, let's go. Okay, let's get this guy. Time for racial profiling. Come on. Let's get to this guy. Yes, I just said that. And yes, I'm just being honest because I know I'm a bad person. I'm just saying, where'd he go? Where'd he go? How dare... he has escaped my gaze. Where? Okay. Well. Damn it. All right. Yeah, probably India, I'm thinking. Maybe like... Botswana? Really? You think Botswana? I don't know. This is not an easy one. It could be... Oh, look, it's a cow. That's cute. Your jester's way better. Please, the crowd of hecklers. I know, right? Let's try... Oh, puppies? Puppies? They're not India. They don't wear hijab in India. That's... Well... Some people do. I see what you mean, though. I do see what you mean. But, okay. Like, this is not easy. I cannot figure this out. I mean, someone said Botswana, but... This is not an easy one. Or do they... There's some people that do. I have a treat for you. Not a large number. But there's also... Okay, guys, this is so India. Come on. This is definitely... You know what? This is India. I'm going to do India. We're going to go over to India. Let's go, I don't know, probably northern India. Let's just go northern India, guess. Yep, there we go. Now, we were only 400 kilometers out, a little bit. We weren't that far from wherever it was, but it was, in fact, India. Okay, yay. And there's the music. This is what I wanted. This is what I've wanted this whole time, folks. I needed the music as the horror all around us grows. All right, let's go. Next one. Oh, I wonder where this is. I wonder. You know, why is it that us in America, we have like our flag on everything? It kind of like, that is true. I did need the music to inspire me to shout at you more, Dolly Boy. Like, we just love our flag in the United States, which I always thought was funny because it made, right, I have a treat. Okay. Yeah, China, right, Mayflower Kid. Because well, at this point, this could be any country since we seem to be planting our flag everywhere and taking everything. But, it's like people in America don't think that we need to be reminded where we are. Like, we get it. As a matter of fact, though, there was a historical study done where they talked about how the idea, this is Texas. I think this is Texas. No, wait, Alabama. That is a Confederate. Oh, my God. Okay, for the historians in here, someone tell me what that flag is. Someone tell me, if you know American history, tell me what that flag is. You can see it, and this will definitely tell us where this flag is. It is not the Texan flag. It is not. Because there is a ring of stars. I have a treat for you. Not a single star. I know it kind of is hard to see probably, but there is a ring. Dolly Boy? Close. This is the flag of the Confederate States of America. It is not the battle flag. Let me show you. This is great. So this is the Confederate battle flag. It is this flag, right? This is the one. Okay, so this is the flag of the Confederate States. That is the flag that we just saw. Okay, and then we also have. This is the battle flag you typically see, but the Confederate flag in a graveyard of probably Civil War soldiers means that this is a graveyard full of dead Confederate soldiers who probably fought to keep slavery around. Yeah, isn't that great, Mira? Don't you love it? So we're clearly in the southern United States. Let's just be clear about that. We have a graveyard where people are still putting up flags of the Confederacy. Yay! Probably Mira. Yay! Probably Alabama. Let's be honest. Probably Alabama. Oh, good God. I have a treat for you. You know, at least this probably isn't Texas. It might be, though. It might be. Agreed. Very good place to put Confederate housing. We need to cover up that graveyard. The Ridge. Okay, I don't know where the hell this is, though. It could be anywhere. We could try Alabama. Because Alabama seems like the perfect place where you'd have a graveyard dedicated to dead Confederates. Okay, well. Maybe I'm going too far away here. I don't know. Let's try Alabama. Screw it. Dolly Boy, by the way, you're a nerd for knowing about the Confederate flag. Nerd. Everyone shame Dolly Boy. Nerd. Okay. Let's go over here. Alabama. We will go northern Alabama. I don't know. Where is like rural? You know, let's go rural Alabama. I don't know. Sweet home Alabama. You think that's the Gettysburg? It actually could be, Finn. That actually is a good point. It might be. Exactly. This might be where it could be Gettysburg, but let's try. I'm guessing it's the South. Okay. Yeah. Oh my God. We were actually right. It was lit. Who suggested that? Mira, you are my Lord and Savior. Thank you, Mira. Thank you, Mira, for your amazing contribution. Mira is. I am so happy Mira's here. I'm getting tears in my eye. And I know Mira hasn't talked to us for long, but I'm just so happy she's here because I couldn't take another failure by this community. I just couldn't do it. I'm at my breaking point. Mira really didn't just do that for me. She did that for all of you. I want you to know that. Okay? All right. Let's go on now. So thank you, Mira, for the Alabama recommendation. That is indeed Alabama. Mayflower Kid, I swear to God. Okay. No, Meowzord, it wasn't China. Let's go to the next one. Let's go here. This is, this looks like well, I don't know. Van, this is the Netherlands, I'm pretty sure, because we have the word van here. We have the word van here. This is, okay, well. Oh my God. This, okay. Garage, Tier. This sounds, sorry, that was rude. This looks like the Netherlands. I've been to the Netherlands. Netherlands is a great place. Yeah, oh my God, this is the most Norwegian sounding thing I've ever seen. Mr. G. Groen van Prins der Renalan. Okay, this looks extremely Norwegian to me. I mean, not Norwegian, Dutch to me. Very Dutch. Very Dutch. Very gay cars. I totally agree there. Now, we need to find out where in the Netherlands we are. Small country, so even if we don't fully guess it. Though I will say, when I went to the Netherlands, Burgmester Happelslaan. When I went to the Netherlands, it was an interesting experience because look at all these horrific bike lanes, and oh my God, wouldn't it be horrible to live here? Look at all the beautiful sidewalks and operable bike lanes and all the pretty houses and the environment and how clean it looks. Oh my God, guys! Obviously these the Dutch don't. They need the light of American freedom. Why don't they love freedom? This is such. They need American freedom. Look at this. Look at this mess. Oh my God. Oh, horrible. Looks like a horrendous place to live. Where are the McDonald's, guys? Where are the McDonald's? Where are the, where's the outline of the dead body on the street from the shooting? Yeah, where are the petrol stations? Where is the Arby's? This is so, come on. What a, socialism. Look at these communists over here. This is probably AI, Meowsword, you're right. Clearly, these people have not tasted... Oh my God, it's a street market. These people have clearly not tasted the light of American freedom and liberty and democracy. Okay, so where in the Netherlands do we think we are? Where do we think we are in the Netherlands? Mike... Okay, sorry, I know I'm being kind of rude, but it's the Netherlands. So when I was in the Netherlands, America is a pretty... If anyone has an idea of... Oh my God, I thought that... Well, okay. If anyone has an idea of where we are, let me know. I'm trying to figure out the city. Animal Dreams. By the way, most Dutch people do speak English. Rembrandtweg. What city was Rembrandt from? That's a good question. Yeah, I agree. They gotta send in the Hellfire missiles to save these people from their unfreedom. Yeah, Hans Anders. Okay, Oh, that'd be fun though, Big Brain. That'd be okay. I'm okay with that. I'm willing to make them that accident. So, okay, I'm just going to take a guess here because this is not helping me at all. I don't know where the hell we are in the Netherlands. I just know I want to live here. So, Rembrandtweg. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, how dare they? Guys, this is just horrific. Okay. This is what happens if you listen to Antifa, folks. This is what happens when you listen to Antifa. What is this? The Islamic Caliphate of the Netherlands? Jesus. Okay, let's just put it right in the middle of the big population area. Okay. Hey, that was good. We were only 13 kilometers out. It was much closer to Amsterdam. Much closer to Amsterdam, but we were good to go. I got to tell you, though, the Netherlands has a very open society, and it was weird to go to the Netherlands. It was weird to go to the Netherlands because, as an American, we're very... there is a... What was I going to say here? America is pretty puritanical when it comes to sex and nudity. Oh my God, this is beautiful. I don't know where this is, but is this Italy? I can't really see the wording here. This is very European. Yes, Americans are prudes. That's exactly the way to put it. Is this France? Anyway, And so when I was in the Netherlands, Americans are pretty prudish, I got to tell you. So I went to this museum, and it was a museum of like Dutch history. And they had an exhibit there about the history of Dutch fashion that just happened to be in there. And you go into there, and then you go into this little place where there is to watch I think this is France, I could be wrong. You go into this place to watch a little movie, and all it was a movie of these two Dutch people dressed in peasants' clothing, a man and a woman, and slowly they stripped each other down to being naked. And it was supposed to be sort of an artistic display of like Dutch fashion in the medieval period or something. I'm not sure, I don't speak Dutch. But yeah, la cloche. This is very French. So, but I need to figure out where though. And you think it's near the French Alps? I agree. That's very possible. And it was weird to me though, because I was not used to it. High society. Ooh. It was weird to me because there were like little kids in there with their parents. And I was like, what the hell is going on? And that was like weird culture shock I had. And I, you know, now realize I'm like, oh, it's just because Americans are prudes. Because when I then went to Germany, we were going through, oh my God, I love this. We were going through I was in a park, and I just come across a bunch of people being naked, literally just laying naked in this park, which is pretty common in Europe. There's a lot of places where you can just hang out naked. And I'm like, oh, okay, this is just a cultural thing. I need to calm down, okay? Anyway, such a prudish American, but I get it now. So, I don't know where we are. You know what? This is, oh my God, look at this. Look at this beautiful thing. Terre de Cathédrale de Rhodes. Okay, let's just, I don't know, we'll put it in France. You said near the French Alps. Okay, I'll agree with you there. Guess. Okay, that wasn't bad. We were about 293 kilometers out. 293 kilometers out. That wasn't bad. Okay, last one. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ. Do we have to get okay. All right, let's go. Let's go. I don't know. Where are we? This is Liniha. This might be Botswana. Yeah, it could be Cambodia, right, Meowser? I don't know. Though I think in the UK, they're also kind of prudish. Aren't you guys in the UK also kind of prudish? Portland, right? Mars, kind of, I know, right? Mars. Yeah, exactly, Big Braden. French-speaking African country. Really? You think so? I have true for you, probably. Why, is there French somewhere? Is that French? I can't really see it very well from here. God, why are we out in the middle of nowhere? I mean, that doesn't, I need a sign. I can't do this on looks alone. I'm not that bright. Oh, animals. We got animals. I saw animals. Watch, they're just cows or chickens or something. Something that is like everywhere. Yeah, it's just cows. Okay, that doesn't help me. Linha something. Oh, fifth line. Ooh. Oh, that's fair, Mithril. Give us a sign. So, okay, we got cows. That doesn't help much. So it is French speaking. I don't know, though. Clouds are implying very flat terrain everywhere. That's for sure. Thank you, Meowsword, for that. Oh, come on. Okay, I don't know. Straya, Red Devil, Metalhead. I don't know. There's cows. That's your freaking backyard, Finn. Is that true? This is not an easy one. Okay, you know what? Oh! Estancia Prata? Is that French? Are we sure that's French? Is that literally what that means? You think Brazil? It's probably Brazil. I'm going to go with Brazil. I don't know. I don't care. Let's just do Brazil. Like, I really have no idea. Do we know what that language is? I should know. I don't know. That don't sound French. Yeah, let's just do Brazil. I don't know. Fuck it. Okay. I mean, screw it. We're going to do Brazil. you think Spanish? It's Spanish? Okay, or is it Portuguese? Is it Portuguese? Whatever. We're doing Brazil right there. Who cares? Hey, it was Brazil. La 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 la. Yay, Brazil. Yay, Brazil. That wasn't bad. Now, admittedly, we were rather far away, and it's a big country, so we didn't get that many points, but still not bad. All right, you guys. I'm exhausted. I'm really exhausted for some reason because I'm old. So let me quickly put up my face screen here. Now, folks, guys, we have made enough money to do an After Dark stream, so please come to that if you're open to it. It'll be held from 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm sorry, it'll start sometime between 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time and 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time over on Twitch. We do not do the After Dark streams on YouTube because they're after dark, which means we talk about things and watch things that we probably can't watch on YouTube. All right? So if you want to come to an After Dark stream and see the kind of nonsense we all get up to, please do that. No, I'm not saying that I'm going to be doing a striptease or something. I'm just saying we talk about things and watch, like we listen to music that would be copyrighted. We watch videos and things like that, comedy stuff. I curse a lot. Sometimes I'm drinking. So we just, that's what'll happen. So if you want to come to the After Dark stream, then please do. It'll be between 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time will be when it starts. And we'll go for as long as we can. Meowsword says, Minnesota high school just walked out in protest. That is based, Meowsword. I love that. All right, folks. So any other last comments here before I exit and abandon all of you? Ugh. Tune into our OnlyFans? No, okay. Bad. Please check out now. Okay, I'll do that. Wells, you asked. I will do that. Nagaland, India. Oh, that is so interesting. That's very cool. That's very cool. You know what? I'll show that on screen some other time. I don't want to have to re-put it up, but that looks really cool. Interesting. Okay. Bella Ciao. Okay, please check out. That's so cool, Wells. But I see what you mean. It's like, oh my God, that's so interesting. It looks like a mini. Okay, fascinating. No striptease. Yes, no striptease, guys. No striptease. I'm just joking. Okay, there literally. I'm joking. There would never be a striptease. Okay. All right. So, yeah, maybe like Nagaland. Yeah, actually, probably Meowsword. All right. So let us begin. I'm going to do my little sign off here, folks. Again, please join us again later. Join us again later if you'd like. All right. Between 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And I'm sorry, Dolly Boy. Maybe sometime I will do a striptease. Maybe if I raise enough money, I will feel compelled to because I'm a whore for money. Because I need it to survive. I'm a filthy capitalist pig. But anyway, so everyone ready for this? You know what I'm about to say? You all know what I'm about to say. All the regulars especially know what I'm about to say. First of all, free Palestine. I need to turn off the music though, don't I? It's kind of annoying me now. I need to shut it up. Free Palestine. Never, please, free Palestine. Second of all, never stop resisting. Okay? We have to resist this regime. Now is the time to resist this regime. Push back, fight back, do what you can. We'll talk more about in later streams about what you can do. We need resistance now, and the regime needs to know. The regime needs to know what it can't get away with. Thirdly, we're living in a fascist moment in this country. Fascism thrives in a society where people have lost faith in their democratic institutions because it's no longer providing people the things they need. We need major reforms in this country. You cannot stand in the center. If you stand in the center, the fascists will walk all over you. Do not be a slug. Resist. Free Palestine. Resist. On the wall behind me is a sword that's been passed down in my family for many years. The name of that sword is Chainbreaker. Chainbreaker is thought to have been responsible for the death of 7 slave owners. Why do I have it back there? I have it back there to remind everyone that our ancestors made some major sacrifices for some of the things we have today. Some of the rights we have, some of the freedoms we have, with rights for women, etc. We cannot let their sacrifice go to waste, folks. Please, 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 I'm begging you. I'm begging you as a historian. I know what those people went through. Let's not let their sacrifice go to waste, folks. And always, always, always fight for a better future. Viva Venezuela, free Ukraine, free Palestine. Give life to the Sudanese people. And on that note, folks, I love you all very much. I'll see you again between 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time and 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. If not, I will see you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Keep up the revolutionary optimism and resist. Bye-bye.